never would, never asked you to come back. Got a few little things that I borrow. Took without me tonight, I'll be there again. So won't you take a sip from me? Even though I'm home tonight. So won't you take some pictures, please? 'Cause I know that we might have it again. Working hard, but we're not alone. One day you gotta say no. Days coming and it won't be long. Hear a song on the radio. It's got me tasting the soul I show. Lining up just to take a photo. Say time I never make it. Thank you for the invite. Music got me elevated. Call me for the next night. When you're feeling tired, well I got up just to sleep. I won't be needed it anyway, but I'll wait for a week now. Switching with the stage line. Always got I aim high. Hoping never see you dancing. Girl, forget the stage fright. Never take a day off. Work till I get laid off. Building debt to build a dream. I'll sleep until it's paid off. No, I won't be there tomorrow. Never would have asked you to come back. Got a few little things that I borrow. Took without me tonight, I'll be there again. So won't you take a sip from me? Even though I'm home tonight. So won't you take some pictures, please? 'Cause I know that we might have it again. Working hard, but we're not alone. One day you gotta say no. Days coming and it won't be long. Hear a song on the radio. It's got me tasting the soul I show. Lining up just to take a photo.
And good morning and welcome back to The Friendly Cooks.
Where the cooks are very friendly.
Today is our final day for the week, which will be good and I can sleep.
And I'm Yellow.
Yes, I'm Mickey. And today, I stuffed it again. And what are we cooking today, Yellow?
We are making falafel, the Middle Eastern classic falafel, and some dip.
Yes, and it's going to be a fair bit of falafel because we soak the chickpeas and there's a lot of chickpeas. Like there's an entire massive
That's okay
crate
though.
of chickpeas.
Falafel is good.
Falafel is good.
is what you want in life, okay?
Yes, I do like falafel a lot.
I do like falafel a lot. And this is the recipe that we follow from PalestinianAdish.com. So we didn't realize that it's going to be this big, but more falafel.
More falafel.
Better.
Yes, we won't cook the whole falafel today. We just cook part of the falafel and then the rest will wait.
The rest can just chill in my fridge until my dinner time.
I wonder how long falafel lasts. Like as in uncooked falafel, as a mixture.
If it's in the fridge, and as long as you put it on an airtight container, maybe 2 days.
Maybe.
As long as they don't lose their moisture.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they won't stick together.
Potentially so. Potentially so.
Also, since no one's here today to redeem it, I will because I want it.
Okay, you want to do it? Very well. Do you want to actually click the button then?
Yes,
You can actually
yes.
you can actually physically click the button yourself.
Yes.
Yes,
Tea
okay.
time for me. Where is
Let's
it?
go.
Where is it?
It's
oh,
over
there
there.
you go.
Yep. Okay. Move to the left a bit. There we
Yeah,
are. Cool.
okay.
Okay. What is yellow actually going to get?
Can I get something that is
What do you
actually
want?
going to like pick me up? Oh, is it gonna be matcha again? It's gonna be funny if it's matcha.
It's funny. No, it's English.
It's
Okay,
English.
cool. Yeah, that's a good choice. A good choice of tea.
So
Okay.
English breakfast.
English breakfast it is. Blah, blah, blah. English breakfast it is. So I will do that. And get that sorted. Oh, yeah. What teapots do you want, Yella?
Which teapot? Blue.
Blue. Okay.
Blue. I don't think blue has been redeemed so much lately.
No.
So blue needs a lovin'.
No, mainly green and
Yeah,
yellow.
mainly green and yellow, and sometimes lavender.
Sometimes, yeah, but blue not as much.
Blue needs a lovin'.
Blue does. Okay, English breakfast, is that what it was? Mm-hmm. Almost out of your, well, I mean, we're not, but 2 or 3, do you think?
3.
Yeah. I mean, we're not really almost out of it.
I need to pick me up. I'm pretty sleepy.
Do you want me to rip the bag open and do it, like, literally?
No, just leave the bag in, I think.
Okay. I'm playing with your tea drawer. Here we are.
Nikki's playing with my tea drawer.
I got it in.
There you
Okay, well
go.
then we don't need this.
And we're gonna use our Santa cup because it's December, guys. It's December, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning my Southern.
You're learning your Southern?
Yes, I'm learning my Southern accent. Yeah.
Good job. 10 out of 10.
Thank you. I try to be.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in, and then we're gonna do the fashionable thing and twirl the tea bags together like a fashionable person. We actually have tea.
Fashionable person.
Yeah, it's a fashionable thing, like a fashionable person. We actually have tea, like spiffy tea. Wait, there's probably not really many people here. I can show us on stream the first one of what it is, a little thing. Yeah. I can
Yes.
do it.
Okay.
Okay. For anyone who is chilling and lurking, you get a pre
look
at what we're going to actually.
So this
be.
is choc chip chai.
This is choc chip chai.
Yeah, so it's a chai with like a chocolate hint.
Mm-hmm.
And do you want to show?
And the massive bag.
The massive bag.
Because during the sales, tea was on special from T2 at like
So yeah,
a ridiculous amount off.
we got creme brulee. We have
Yeah.
so many exciting new tea.
We have a lot of new
actually.
teas, but I'm gonna have to build the shelves, and then after that, I'm gonna have to also build the
Here's the thing about the shelf situation. It's been very hot in
I
Australia
know.
lately,
So I
and
don't know
again,
when
I
that will
don't
happen.
want us to keel over
no.
in the name of this fictional shelf.
I know.
So-
It's not worth it. It's not worth it, guys.
Not worth it.
So I will do that. Just
So we'll
One
just
day.
we will have a cup of tea. Have a cup of tea. Do you want to redeem the juice one?
kinda, yeah.
How do you do that?
I would do it in a bit. I'll have tea for a minute,
Okay.
and then I would do it.
How do you do that? Probably in your Safari, probably.
Huh?
In your Twitch account.
Yeah, I would do it in my Twitch account. Yeah. I would do the.
Oh wait,
focus
no,
on-
you can do it here.
I
Can't
can.
you? Yeah.
Yes, but not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet. I will. Just not yet.
I'm tech savvy like that.
I know.
I'm a very tech savvy person.
Gen Z.
I'm Gen Z. I'm Gen Alpha.
Gen Alpha.
You know how millennial and the people that was born between millennial and Gen Z is called zillennial, right? What's Gen Z
Are they?
and Alpha?
I've never heard that. I forgot our cups. It's Sellennial. That's kind of cool.
It's Gen Z Alpha.
Okay.
Alphas. It smells good. Okay, we'll let it sit.
We'll let it sit for a minute. It has to sit, otherwise it's not going to be very. Almost lost the water.
Nothing happened.
I know. Otherwise, it's not going to be very tasty. Tasty tea. It's going to be kind of sad tea, really. And we don't want it to be sad tea. We want it to be nice tea. So it's going to sit for a while, and it's going to become happy tea, and then we'll drink it.
It's a blue tea.
It's a blue tea. Yeah, you can't see it because I moved the thing away. I moved the little shelf away due to the fact that I could never get to the
You want me to pour it?
computer. Do you think it's ready? I mean, I can dunk the thing a bit. Yeah, okay. Nobody look. This is not how you should be doing it, but this is how I'm doing it.
There's no rule in tea making.
There is.
Unless you go to like a Japanese tea ceremony.
That's
then there's
true.
A lot
And then
of
there's
rules
probably
in
a
that.
fair few rules. But yes, and there probably is for all sorts of tea ceremony situations.
You have been to tea ceremonies in Japan though.
Yes, I went to 2.
I have been in one as well, but it was exchange student program type of dealio. So I was in their club, their tea ceremony club.
Oh, they have a tea ceremony club.
Yeah,
Well,
they
that's
do have
cool.
a tea ceremony club, and they have one classroom that they redecorate, I guess, to like lots of tatami, so then they can have tea ceremonies at schools.
That is pretty nice.
Also, Miss Possum. Good morning, friends.
Miss Possum, I'm dunking tea. Repeatedly dunking tea.
How are you going, Miss Possum? And I hope you stay cold.
Yes. How are you, Miss Possum?
It's been hot.
How's the enjoyable endless heat going?
And I would assume like working in Bunnings in summer wouldn't be too pleasant, would it?
No, I would say not. I actually cut the shelves, Miss Possum. I don't know if you were in when we were talking about that a few moments ago. They're cut. They're just waiting for it to be like a day that going out and doing more of them won't end in, heat stroke.
You see, I'm not looking forward to Saturday at 42 degrees. I'll be at work.
Yeah.
How do you make sure that basically you and the other workers don't keel over?
Yeah.
How do you do that? Do you have a back room full like blasting ACs and stuff?
Yeah.
Water
Ice blocks. Water, ice blocks. Dedication.
Pray.
There is big fans in Bunnings.
There is
Bunnings
big
has
fans.
very big fans.
Yes, they do, but I don't think it will be that effective for 42 degrees though.
I don't think so. I don't know what you meant to do in a thing like that.
Ice blocks.
Okay, we have a training room AC set to high power. Yeah.
It would be too hot. It would be very hot. Can you imagine working on their greenhouse?
Oh yeah.
I probably hose them down. You know the hose.
Hose them down. Hose yourself. Hose a mate. Hose everyone.
We walk the store often and ensure the team are hydrated.
Good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Because it is. It's amazing, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Possum, I have my AC on almost 24 hours, like 7 actually.
Yeah.
'Cause it's just too hot.
We have it on right now just to cool. It's not in this room, but it's in
the other room.
a room around the corner. So if we shut doors and everything else, we can sort of hurl the air into here, which makes it a bit nicer. But
So yeah, it's been quite hot. That's why I have the AC on as well, because the cats aren't enjoying it.
no, not at all. Yeah.
They're too fluffy to
They
be
are too
comfortable in heat.
Oh, Miss Possum can probably redeem it if you want. Miss Possum, if you have enough points, which I think you would, you can redeem
Juice
something.
Juice Blendybot.
Blendybot, that's it. You can redeem Blendybot and I can make a magical juice for you. I'm not sure if you would have enough points. I'd say you probably would.
Yeah, otherwise Mickey can redeem it.
Otherwise, I can redeem it and I can be... There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I thought you would, yeah.
Thank you, Miss Possum.
Okay, Miss Possum has redeemed the ultimate juice.
Juice,
Yes.
the Blendybot.
So-
the Blendybot.
So we're going to go there and we're going to make the juice, a juice that can keep you sustained in 42 degrees temperature. That is what we're going to do. So first up, we're wondering what fruit has Miss Possum picked? There's five fruits.
There's 5 fruits.
There's 5 fruits. Okay, so the first fruit Miss Possum has picked is
A blueberry.
blueberry. That's pretty good.
That's
yeah.
good. Antioxidant. You
Very
need
nice.
it. You need
It's also
it.
blue. That's good. Mm-hmm.
Peach.
Peach. Okay. Yeah, blueberry, peach, and the third one will be
Mandarin.
mandarin. Good
Yes,
choice. Good choice. Okay.
A
Fourth,
passion fruit.
passion fruit.
This
This
is
is
good.
actually gonna be-
Interesting, like a tropically.
tropical fiesta. And the final one is a touch of lime. A touch of lime. That's pretty good. But what liquids?
What liquids?
Okay. Water.
Water.
It's a good choice. Water's very good on a 42 degree temperature day.
And a
and
milk.
Okay, it's a mix.
I think
Yeah,
this
that's
is gonna be cool.
Okay, I'm gonna make a juice. Let's do it.
Mickey's gonna make a juice.
I'm gonna make
and
Miss Possum juice.
I'm gonna show you. And yeah, how are you going, Miss Possum? How have your day been? How has your week been? We haven't seen you for a while.
So hopefully you've been going okay.
So it's nice to see you back.
Mm.
Sounds tangy and refreshing. I think it is too. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be very nice actually.
I think it'll be very nice. I like blueberries in my juice.
I have to do it by the hand.
Oh wait, are you off today then, Miss Possum? Do you not have work today?
I gave you one extra blueberry, Miss Possum.
Antioxidant. Combat the heat. Antioxidant.
Also, I think I can give you the last of the mandarin.
Yeah.
I think there we are.
Miss Possum says, I've been super busy, back at work, ramping up for Christmas. I have worked this afternoon at 1 p.m. Question though, Miss Possum, do you think that your work is the busiest around Christmas or is it around Easter? What would it be? I would assume that Christmas might be the busiest.
Probably.
But I wonder what people buy on Christmas.
I mean, there's lots of
Lawnmower.
Lawnmower, maybe. I mean, you can get gifts, as in like.
I know. Leaf blower. Oh yeah, but like.
It's true, yeah.
Like flowers and stuff.
And also
Or soils.
Also, it's the time when a lot of people have holidays too, so have more. What's the word?
Time.
More time to do
time
stuff.
for them stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably would just get like. Yeah, but like you're right. Like an everyday equipment and stuff. I guess.
A bit of lime.
A bit of lime. And lastly would be passion fruit.
Passion.
Passion. All right. Easter weekend is the busiest.
Interesting.
That's interesting.
That
But the
actually
whole
surprised me.
month of December is busy. People getting their houses ready for guests and the obvious gift buying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your Bunnings have sell house decorations and stuff. I can't remember now. I went to Big W so much. I can't remember if Bunnings have house decorations.
What do you mean by house decorations?
You know, like inflatable Santa and stuff.
That's a house decoration.
Yeah.
Well, in which case, Bunnings has you covered.
Outdoor furniture, yes.
Yeah, and
Yeah, you're right.
there's a ton of furniture and tools and stuff. It really you know,
Yeah.
for those who take
I actually was eyeing one of the bird bath actually.
Oh, the
Miss
blue one.
Possum. The blue one from Bunnings, but it's out of my like budget.
Yeah, it's very expensive for
bird bath.
a bird bath where they're made as how many birds here? I don't know. Maybe you put the bird bath and more birds will appear.
I mean, there's a lot of like noisy miners here. There's magpies around.
Also, there's already a bird bath here. That's the thing. So it's just that it looked absolutely beautiful, didn't it?
Miss Possum said that mostly people are building decks and improving gardens in time for the family at Christmas. Yeah, they would. So they would get like woods and basically nails, paint brushes and stuff, and paints probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand, right? Why? I mean, it's Christmas, I guess, but Australians are more active when it's like the hottest part of the year. It's so hot. I just want to like stay in bed.
Okay. See,
with AC blasting on me.
back in the day.
And play my alien game. This means horror.
Back in the day, before AC was invented, yellow.
You just dunk yourself into the river
Actually,
with the
it's true.
bull sharks.
It was cooler outside. That's why so much of
yeah, I know, like
Australian
barbecue.
Stuff is outside.
Samuel say hello. How are you going, Samuel? Hope your day has been nice. Hopefully you have a nice breakfast and hopefully you're not too busy today.
Yeah, hopefully the day's been good, Samuel. How are you going on this day of days? We're just making a juice for Miss Possum.
Yes.
Which sounds like a nice juice, really.
Yeah, Miss Possum say Easter is painting time. Temperature is perfect for it. Yes. I love April to August weather.
Is that why Easter's busy? That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. People buying paintings.
Yeah, and you can actually do stuff.
You can. Definitely. I really should like harvest some of my chili. It's just too hot outside. Really should hot.
I know. It's the problem. At least you've got a garden that's sort of functional.
My cat isn't so happy though. Cats aren't so happy.
Your cat, what?
My cats aren't so happy with the weather.
No, not at all.
It's just very hot. It's very hot. And also, Samuel, thank you for sharing the picture too. It's so lovely.
Yeah,
to see it
beautiful
again.
waterfall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely beautiful place.
Yeah, so Miki's just gonna make Miss Possum's juice, Miss Possum's special. This is actually everything that possum would like to eat. You know, the animal, not the viewer.
It's true, actually.
Wait, is possum omnivores or herbivores?
Possums are omnivores, but they eat an awful lot of fruit makes up their diet, if you know what I mean. Okay, so that's the general gist of it. Let's see. Did I put the water in?
Can't remember.
I think I did. I think I did.
I think you did.
Yeah, I think I did too. It looks like it.
If it's too
If it's too strong,
if it's too thick.
If it's too thick, I obviously didn't.
Okay, let's go. Also, Miss Possum, we have 4 selections of the straws. We have black, gold, silver, and rose gold. Which one would you like to pick?
Which glorious straw?
Which glorious straw? Samuel said it's a very pretty winter morning.
Oh,
Samuel,
nice.
Miss Possum says rose gold.
Yeah, good choice.
I know. Miss Possum is like fancy that one.
Yes, there we are.
I don't want to just have gold. I want rose gold. So Samuel, do you actually get snow there, or not really? Is it just cold, I guess? Because you are in a northern part of India, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. Does it snow there? I don't think so. I would be surprised.
I would be surprised as well, but to be fair, again, India is a big place. Land-wise, I guess.
Yeah.
So I would not be very surprised if there is part of India that snows. And I'm not talking about the mountainous area, of course, just a regular one.
Okay, I think I was right. Yeah.
Cool. Samuel said the red sunlight falling. That's nice.
The red sunlight what?
Falling.
Okay.
Yeah, that's quite nice, actually. Yeah, winter here is a myth. No, we get winter. We get winter. Not the snowy bit, but it is gonna be very cold. Like quite cold. Around this area you get up to 0 or -1 or something. Not a ridiculous amount. Let's go back here. Hypo. What winter? We get monsoon. Hypo, you live smack in the equatorial line.
Hypo, you are on the equator. You are the equator, Hypo. Also, juice. Let's try it.
Let's try it.
Let's see. Let's see if Miss Possum made us an excellent juice.
Smells
today.
good.
Oh, it does.
Tap tap.
Passion fruit.
I taste the peach.
Yeah, interesting. That's nice.
That's really nice. It is quite tangy, but it's not sour again.
Sometimes you get a good one where it becomes its own flavour. This is a bit like that.
Yeah, it's a bit like that.
That's nice. Good choice. Good choice, Miss Possum. Also, Hypo.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's
very early for you.
It's very early for you.
But
What
welcome in.
What are you doing up?
We have tea.
I think Hypo was drinking a lot of that Reject Win competitor. So it's
I
just
saw
like,
that. That was awesome.
And she's just awake, like more awake because
you
she's
rejected all the
blocking.
wind and you just go out there.
She's blocking the wind now. No longer rejecting it.
No.
You're blocking the wind.
Maybe there's one where you can become the wind. I'll just put this back in the...
Yeah. Hypo said, at least give us some snow. Even our coldest mountain doesn't have snow. Hypo, remember when, I don't know if you live in Indonesia back
in the day.
Back in the 90s and the early 2000s. I remember very early on in our education system, primary school, they always says that the mountain in the Papua region has a snow cap. Indonesia has snow. I don't think there's snow anymore there.
That's a bit awkward, isn't it?
Hypo says unfair. Samuel said, no, I live in northeast of India. There is no snowfall because the snowfall clouds or the airs get blocked by the Himalayas. The Himalayas
They do that.
is
The Himalayas
actually
always gets in the way,
a
don't they?
natural block wind.
It is, yeah.
See, Hypo, you don't need to buy the competitor of reject wind. You just go to Himalayas. It's nice. It's cool. There's snow there.
Much better.
Good morning, blocking wind. It's funny because hadamin wind, but they brand it hadangin. Hadangangin. And thank you for following Someone's in the Kitchen.
Someone's in the kitchen. It's who's in the kitchen?
Me.
We're in the kitchen. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. I'm Mickey,
I'm Yellow.
and we're friendly cooks. We cook friendly.
We cook friendly.
Right now we make juice.
Right now we have juice
Yes.
from Miss Possum. Amazing taste, by the way. And we're having an English breakfast tea.
Yes, but welcome in. I hope you enjoy your time here.
It's a lie. There's no snow here. That skipped the entire population of Indonesia.
It's okay, Hypo.
It's okay. Well, we still have a lot of like temples and stuff, so that's cool.
Look, there's snow in Australia. We have it. It's not far. Just a hop, skip, and a jump over here.
Skip and jump.
Yep, grab a plane. Don't catch a plane, grab a plane. Just hold on tight. I wonder where the closest place actually would be to snow.
Do you know
There.
the mountain in Sydney? Oh, what? From Indonesia? I would assume for snow. I would assume might be Japan.
Maybe.
I think Japan might be closest, or China, or a part of China. But I think Japan would be the closest because it's further away from Indonesia to go to Tasmania, where it's always snow.
It's always snow. It's a winter wonderland.
No, I mean it's
just
guaranteed.
beautiful.
Tasmania guaranteed to have snow in winter. That's what I mean.
I mean,
So Japan, I think Japan or South Korea.
I mean,
maybe.
so's the like threadbow and stuff. Miss Possum, have you spent much time in the snow? There is snow in Australia. There is. It's a bit more.
Yeah.
You have to go to it if you know what I mean.
I know. I've seen an ad, like a flyer of some sort to basically Guyra, near around Armadale up there.
Armadale, it's called.
Yeah,
that,
Armadale is cold, and they have snow there.
It's
they
cold.
do have snow.
It's relatively flat and it's high up,
And-
perfect for snow.
And there is a pond called Pond of the Mother of Duck.
Is there?
I would like to go there. Yeah,
That's
the flyer
awesome.
was awesome.
Yeah.
It's just that if you go there when it's snow, it says on the flyer as well to just be aware that you might get blocked off.
Yeah, you go there, you're staying there, okay? Until
This
winter's
is
over.
not a good ad for tourism, isn't it?
Hyper says it's a lie. There was no snow here. The ad scammed the entire population of Indonesia. It's just unfair. Samuel says the proper snowfall you'll see is in Kashmir.
Kashmir, yes.
Yeah, the northern part of India.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But again, snow in Indonesia means crisis because we're not built to resist cold.
That's not true though, Hypo. There's a lot of like mountainous area, like people who lives there who endures like 9 or 7 or stuff, like Dieng and stuff. They get to like 7. So people can adapt.
That's why Yellow loves the cold.
I'm not from Dieng. I'm not. I'm Sumatran and Jogja.
It's different, okay? Yeah, different genetics.
Yes, but not -1. From 9 to -1 is just like a 10 different. It's okay. Like 10 Celsius.
It's nothing. What's
That's
that?
nothing.
Yeah.
We'll be suffering hypothermia. That's okay. Fire invented for a reason.
Fire's good. Okay, fire keeps thy warm, which is important.
Thyself warm.
Thyself warm. Thy warm. And basically, however many thighs we need. But yes, so I can't remember what we're talking about.
Hypo question though. What you travel around the world quite frequently, right? Because of your job. What is the coldest you have ever experienced yourself? And have you seen snow? Because I haven't.
Yeah. I remember the first time I saw snow, I wasn't kind of convinced it was Russia.
Hype would just go for it.
Russia.
You know, I don't go to Japan, you know, when it's like snowing nicely and you go to blizzard land.
I go to Russia and not just Russia, the top part of Russia.
Yeah, so what Celsius were Russia when you were there, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, that's the question, isn't it?
Wait, actually, Yukon. Where's Yukon? Isn't Yukon still like around Russia?
I think so, yeah. I think it is. Apple says...
Because I only been to Moscow and it's like -12 at the time. How were you? How did you survive?
How did you adapt to it? That's the question.
Yeah. So what kind of clothing and layering and stuff, and you being as thin as you are, I wonder how you would keep warm in that situation.
Yeah, what you would actually need to do it. Samuel says, where I live, it's called the Seven Sisters of India. It's 7 different states with waterfalls and rain. In winter, so okay, 0 to 5. So it is actually...
So it is cold,
yeah,
but you don't get snow because it's blocked off by the Himalayas.
Yeah. It's like where I used to live as a kid. I think the most we got was -4 at some point, I think. But no snow because it's the wrong area.
The coldest I have in Australia is -1 and that's it. It's during the winter and deadfall at night. And so I am warm inside, but never actually experienced like minus degrees, I guess.
Okay, the Yukon is Canada.
Yukon is Canada.
Yukon is like -30 degrees. By sticking to a heater 24/7.
You know, this is people like to have to wear gold chains. You know, I wear a heater 24/7.
Yeah, just rock up to the club.
To the club.
Yeah, this is definitely a hypo thing. Rocking up to the club, with your heater.
With your heater
strapped on.
So, should we actually start making the falafel?
Maybe we should start on the falafel, guys.
Well, Australia have a lot of sands, and sand cools very quickly. Yes, the desert actually is quite cold at night. However, we don't live in the deserty area. No one lives in the deserty area.
I mean, some people do.
Except the crocodiles.
Some do. But, no, it's true. It can get very cold
but it
in
gets
that
very
part.
hot.
Yeah, the majority of people live on the coastal strip. I think between Sydney and Melbourne, that's pretty much the majority of the population, because it's temperate and foresty. I mean,
you have rainforest there.
Yeah, so from the top bit of Australia, that little pointy bit towards Indonesia and all up there, all the way down to where you start to go into that loopy bit, the Australian Bight. All along the coast there is actually quite either temperate or subtropical or tropical if we get right to the top. And is quite pleasant. That's where we live. It's still hot, I mean, it's more pleasant. We're comparing it to the sandy desert here, okay?
I mean, here's the thing, Samuel. I looked it up. Statistically, half the population of Australia, literally half the population, so like 10, 11 million people, lives in 2 cities, Sydney and Melbourne.
Yeah.
So everywhere is pretty much
and a lot of the other population lives around Sydney.
Yeah, Sydney and Melbourne. So basically, like, where is it? Up the top, Newcastle. Brisbane, Perth, Adelaide, Cairns, Darwin. But other than that, the middle bit is pretty much no one lives there.
Yeah, I mean...
Probably like a town, like 10 people.
People do. Okay, Alice Springs is there, and there's other places. Broken Hill, lovely place. It's
Broken Hill is a mining town, though. People work there.
The other place near Broken Hill, what's it called? Madura. They grow grapes there. They used to, anyway. They grow grapes in the desert. It's a strange place. Australia's a strange place.
It is a strange place.
But yes, Samuel is right, though. In the desert, it can get very cold.
It gets very cold, but you get very hot, too.
Yes, daytime is really hot, nighttime, which is amazing the animals that have adapted to it. Okay.
Not even bothering leaving the studio. The middle bits. Yes, the middle bits of Australia.
The middle bits.
The middle bits. Okay, guys, should I show you what the ingredients we have?
Okay, we'll show you that. We swap all our...
We swap all our cups. This is gonna be interesting because this is my first time making falafel from scratch. So we have here olive oil. Oh, you haven't gone to it. Sorry.
Are you on the cutting pan?
Yes, cutting pan.
Yeah, okay. Okay, everyone, you ready? 1, 2, and 3. This is what we got.
Yes. So we're making falafel. So we have chickpea. So this is dried chickpea, right? Dried chickpea that we have soaked overnight, so like around 8 hours. And the woman who makes the recipe clearly said do not use canned chickpea because it's going to be too soft. And I get why. Look at that. It's a bit different. And it kind of doubled in size, but it's not as soft as the one in the canned one. So it's like 2.5 cups of dried chickpea. And we have onion. We have potato, and she said potato makes it crunchier, so I'm gonna follow her on that. We have some garlic for the falafel, some parsley, like a lot of parsley, like a bunch of parsley. So
you need lots of parsley.
Yeah,
also, Baba has appeared too.
Baba,
Mahaba.
we're making falafel.
Yes, Baba knows. Baba said Mtabal Kussa.
Mtabal
Is that
Kussa,
in
yes.
any way right? Yes. And
Yes.
how are we doing today, Baba?
How are
Welcome
you doing
in.
today, Baba? And for the spice, we're gonna keep it simple today. Cumin, coriander, and we're gonna use some baking powder for the fluffiness a bit, and salt and pepper. So that's for the falafel. And for the Mtabal Kussa, we have some zucchinis, some lime, some garlic, tahini, and roasted pine nuts for the topping. So it's gonna be quite simple, but it is interesting. I've never made this before. I never made falafel from scratch, so it's gonna be interesting.
And Samuel says a fact where I live, you can't guess that the people in my region is Indian. And why is that? Because of the why? Why can't you guess that?
Because you don't look.
Because you don't quite look
Is it because of that?
what people's perception of Indian is. Is that what it is? Also, Baba said no sumac. No, sumac.
We can't find sumac,
Sumac
Baba.
is that that's the
Sumac,
pronunciation, isn't it?
Yeah, sumac is the spice that I really
Now,
can't find.
Did her recipe have it in it?
Sorry?
Did her recipe have
No.
it in it? No. Okay, cool. I would say that it's because we can't find it, which is true. But in actual fact, it's because the recipe that we're following, which we're trying to keep,
But
we're
Baba,
trying to keep to
believe
it.
me when I say I tried. I
We
tried
tried
to
so hard.
Google it, and it was I can't find it. At least in my where we live, we don't really have a Middle Eastern grocery store.
So technically, we'd be able to get some scent. We can order it online and get it sent, but it would be a while.
It will be
Yeah,
very
it
much a
It
while.
would be a while.
Oh, we need baking paper.
Oh, we ran out. Okay.
We ran out.
That's okay.
I think I still have some out there, so I just gonna look. But how are you going, Baba? How has you been? How has your day been going?
Yes, how has the glorious day been? Mm-hmm. Hopefully a good one. Yeah, it's quite funny, isn't it? Sometimes we can find such the most random ingredients, and other times not at all. I don't know. I'm not sure why.
To be fair, though, Australia doesn't really have that many Middle Eastern immigrants, so we don't really have many of their culture and cuisine around. I guess if that is fair to say.
I guess so. As
Yeah,
in-
we have more East Asian and Southeast Asians. That's why it's easier to find Indonesian grocery store than Middle Eastern ones.
it's a bit further away.
It's a bit
is
further
what
away.
it comes down to, yeah. Okay, you can make boccolat. There we are. I don't know why I always want to fiddle with the R's. If you want to make cooking easy. Okay, what is it?
What is that?
Boccolat. Let's have a look. It's Google. Google is our friend. This is why we have access to computer now. It's good.
So yeah, we're going to just lightly bake the zucchini first.
Okay, it's the 7 spice, the Arabic 7 spice one.
We used it yesterday.
Yeah, we actually used it yesterday.
So now
I don't think we used it all.
the 7 spice though doesn't have sumac in it still. I really thought it would be, but no, it doesn't have sumac in it.
Yeah.
We just can't get it.
Yeah. So we actually used it yesterday. I just forgot what it was called. But we used the entirety of it. Yeah, and it still doesn't have it in it. I'm not sure entirely why. Oh no, okay. Baba says no, sumac is not in baccarat.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well there you
Okay,
are.
there you
Then
are.
they did a good job. I take it back.
They're really yum.
Actually, to be fair, I do take it back. It tasted beautiful.
It
Was
tasted
that
really
yesterday?
yum. It's
Oh, it was
2
the day
days ago.
before.
It's
No, it was
when
2 days
when we
before.
have
Yeah, it was
the rice.
the rice. Yeah.
Makluba.
Okay, Samuel. Yeah, we don't look brown. We are descendants of the Greeks. Really? As they came to India during the Alexandria era and Genghis Khan. That is interesting.
Yeah, to be fair though, here's the thing about Indian in the eye of Western, I guess. It's pretty much, not all of them, of course, but most of them think that India is one thing. India is it's a big place, just like any big place in the world, like Russia or China or US. People
Yeah.
are diverse.
Very diverse. People often get surprised when, people often get surprised judging based on a particular look of face or skin color, when in actual fact that people may have been there for like a ridiculous amount of time. But it's just media and stuff. What you get exposed to, you assume is the case, and also generally, you might have the majority of a population looking a certain way. As well. So even if you go to a place, you're probably going to see everyone.
I mean,
similar.
same with Indonesia. If you go to Indonesia, you would probably assume that the people would look a lot like Thai people or Philippines. Well, majority of people does, but we still have a lot of ethnic groups that won't look like that.
Samuel said, as most Asians are the Genghis Khan's descendants. I think it's more. I don't think it's. I could be wrong, but I don't think it's Asians is in the sense of like Southeast Asians. I think it's more like China. A lot of it. I'm not sure about India.
I mean, it's still in the same area,
Maybe.
vicinity. Genghis Khan has so many kids,
Yeah.
so I would assume yes.
Because Genghis Khan was how long ago?
Yeah, I can't remember now.
I'm not sure about Southeast Asia. I would have to look into that due to the fact that it's been there for a long time.
To be fair though, Southeast Asia has a lot of East Asian immigrants.
Yeah, that's true too.
From way back when, because of merchants.
Forever and a day.
Yeah,
which
because
if
of
they're
merchants.
descended from Genghis Khan, yeah. So I'd be I like genetics. I find it very interesting. Baba says, yeah, no, sumac's on in Baccarat. Hypo says, I can't find sumac here as well if you're wondering about it. Really, Hypo? So you can't find it? Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
It is really interesting, even though there's a lot more Arabic people in Indonesia, which is interesting.
I wonder why.
Too
specific?
I think it's too specific because it's a specific type of plant, isn't it, Baba? I might be wrong.
A specific type of what, sorry?
Plant to make sumac. Okay, since this falafel is very, very big, we are going to use my special, big.
Yeah, I might give Yellow a hand with that. Also, Sierra is here. Hi, Sierra. How are you going today?
How are we going today? So this is a big processor, guy, and I'm telling you, it's very, very, very heavy.
Yeah, you need some.
Yeah,
assistance.
maybe. Yeah.
I'll grab that for a start.
It's very heavy. Breville.
And very loud.
Very loud, so we'll see about it later. But we're gonna use this today because this is gonna be a lot of chickpeas. So how are you going, Sierra? We're making some falafels.
Well, India is 7th largest country in landmass area. I know, this is the thing.
I know,
and
that's
there's
the
been
thing.
people there forever and a day, which is why you've got such diversity there.
Okay, so I think I will just put the chickpea in. Maybe
Should I take a picture of anything? It's not really. What's in there? Oh, yeah,
The zucchini.
Zucchini, yeah.
Okay, I think I will just put the parsley in first, just so it's done.
Hi, Sierra, haha. I was mistaken as a tourist a whole lot of times, says Hypo. Yeah, this is the thing.
I mean, Hypo, you are not. I mean, you don't typically look Indonesian, would you? For having a mixed blood, basically.
Very much so. It is so, and I know in Indonesia. We'll see where are you from? What are we talking
Where
about?
am I from?
I know in Indonesia you have an awful lot of people that look relatively similar. It's not a very I mean it's multicultural, but it's not as obviously multicultural as
No.
as Australia, for example.
I mean, if we're talking about race, then we are kind of the same race. We're
Yeah.
Indonesian or Southeast Asian, but we do have an arranged facial structures and stuff because we have different ethnic groups.
Very much so. Also, yeah, it's like saffron. Says Baba. Yeah, see, saffron's another thing. I mean, we can get saffron here.
No, we can get saffron
But
in
it's
Woolworths, but it's so expensive.
So expensive.
So very, very, very
Also, Baba
expensive.
said food processor. Just use mortar and
Baba,
pestle.
Baba, I'm not that strong, okay? Baba, if you're here,
If you're here, then you could do the mortar and pestle. The chickpeas are relatively what's the word? Firm. I mean, they're not super firm. They were soaked overnight. Don't get concerned, okay? They were soaked overnight. You would need a big mortar. How big? Okay, Baba. How big a mortar and pestle do you have?
is this the mortar and pestle that people use in their village with the ox grinding it?
Yeah, I've seen some very big ones out there, and I do like them. I've got a small one that would not remotely. It would probably have maybe 1/5 of what's there, I reckon. Hypo says, I look European, many say, and I don't have European hereditary. It's interesting, isn't it?
Wait, you don't? So that's interesting.
My profile picture in Discord says Hypo.
Wait, that's you.
My profile picture in Discord. What, you mean the cat?
No,
The cat going.
no.
The cat going. that's the one I made from up there. I can look in a minute if you want. What, as in on your.
Yeah, I saw
Discord
I saw it last night. I really thought it's probably like a game character that you rendered or something. So it's you. That's interesting, Hypo.
I'm
You're
good.
pretty.
Says Sierra, very tired as we celebrated a holiday today. How are you guys? Well, what holiday did you celebrate?
Is it the Sinterklaas thing, by the way, Sierra?
Sierra. Also, I can't remember what I was going to say. I'm good, very tired, and we celebrated a holiday today. How are you guys? Yeah, I'm pretty good. Bit tired, but pretty good. Identity crisis, said Trig the chat. You're having trouble with your identity. Samuel? You're Samuel. Done.
Yes, you're Samuel.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes. You are whatever you wish to be. Okay, yeah. Baba says, mortar and pestle make different texture. It extract the essence and taste. Blended food processor, just cut. Why saffron is so expensive, says Samuel, ...
It is very expensive.
It is. Keep in mind, a lot of these things aren't as easy to
Procure.
yeah, and grow here and everything else. So it sort of comes from further afield.
I mean, it's imported. Like a lot of stuff, it's imported in
Yeah.
Australia.
Very much so. And yeah, Baba, you'd be right. But the amount of strength that
The
would
amount
require
of labor.
to do that, we would only be able to stream once a week. Streaming 3 times a week is tiring enough. It would have to be cut back to once. This is the thing, Samuel. Lots of spices that you probably can get like a ton of cheaply, you can't do it here. Which is another
we cannot
reason,
even get galangal
Which
here.
is another reason, like I was talking about how lots of Western cuisine uses less spices and everything. It'll be another reason. Keep in mind that it's particularly back in the day, they were the reason why they were gotten sold is because they were a very rare commodity, very expensive.
They're a luxury item.
They're luxury items, so you can only use a little bit. You can't just grab, a bunch of saffron and chuck it in there. If you know what I mean. It's different now for a lot of them, but there's still. I would be very confident in saying majority is still way more expensive than it would be for you, which is a shame because it's hard to get bulk spices here. I mean, you can, but Hypo says yes, it's me. Okay, we're going to look at Hypo's picture. Thank you, says Hypo, but you're prettier yellow.
No,
let's go have a look
no,
at.
don't say that. You're very pretty.
Let's have a look at
I
Hypo.
really thought it was your game character rendering or something. It looks pretty.
Yeah, Baba says it's not expensive, so it's not expensive there either.
Wait, it's not expensive in Denmark. Really?
That's interesting.
That's interesting.
What-
I wonder why.
We're talking about saffron, aren't we?
Yeah, so isn't that still
Okay, where's
imported,
Hypo?
or do they actually cultivate it in Denmark?
See, Hypo's fancy. Look at that.
I know.
Fancy Hypo.
Aren't you pretty, Hypo? Very pretty.
Yes, Sierra. Yes. I can't say it. Sinterklaas.
Sinterklaas.
Yep, it's a very short holiday and more for kids. So I visited. I visited my younger sisters to celebrate with her 4-year-old daughter. She loved it. Haha. Okay, yeah, I don't know this holiday.
Sinterklaas.
Mm.
So garlic in.
Baba said there was no saffron in Denmark.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You wouldn't have that, would you?
Yep. See, at least we get saffron. It's just you can't afford it.
It's very, 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 very expensive, and
I don't think I've ever bought saffron. Have I? No, I really don't think I have.
Have I?
I've eaten things with saffron in it, but not bought it myself.
Not bought it and cook it myself. No, I don't think so either.
Samuel says, in case of spices, I think I'm blessed. I can get all the spices in the world in my local market. It's wonderful, Samuel. It really is.
I mean, yes, you would be,
and
wouldn't you?
I agree. It's such a... I'll take a picture of that. That kind of looks fun. It's such a wonderful thing. Very much so.
Do you want me to put the spices first?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
Hopefully the food processor can deal with the potato.
The potato?
Yeah.
I think they can.
Okay.
I think it's interesting. Okay, so 2 teaspoons of baking powder.
Yeah, I'll wait until y'all's put the spices in, then I'll take a picture. I jumped the gun.
You jumped the gun?
Hypo with the love hearts, it says, you two are the prettiest people. Don't argue with me. Okay.
We won't
Firstly,
argue, but don't argue that you're not pretty, Hypo. Come on.
Pretty
Look at you.
is a concept that is made up of a lot of different things. And Hypo, you're a very wonderful person.
Yeah.
We highly enjoy our time spent with you. So yeah, you are. We really do gain a lot of what's the word? Joy. Basically.
Enjoyment from you, very much so.
Very much. And so I hope you know that and keep that in mind too. Baba says I need to buy it from my cousin who lives in Kussa. Okay. Yep.
Where?
I'm pronouncing it wrong because I'm saying it Quatar. Qatar. Quatar. Qatar. Okay. Yeah.
It's a country.
I always pronounce the Q on it. Should you pronounce it like
Kuta.
that? Yeah. Yes. Kuta. Yeah.
It's
It's how
Qatar.
I actually do it. Okay. I'm not sure if it's a different pronunciation here or it's just me. But either way, yeah, I get that. This is the thing. If you can actually have people that you're, what's the word, connected to across the world, they
can be your dealer.
They can deal in the spice trade. Because it's hard to get it. Question though, Baba, when you use saffron, how much do you use at a time? Because when we buy it, like I mean, I don't buy it, but I've
We
seen
literally got like 3 threads,
three
and that's
threads
it.
of it, yeah.
Do you want to take a picture of that?
Yep.
Well, I tried to deal with the zucchini.
Yep. Okay, let's go.
Oh, look at that zucchini. Looks good.
Oh, that smells nice. How do I get the chickpeas as well? I like that. Yeah, I'm just taking pic, guys, then I'll be back.
We'll be back. Mickey will be back. So this is going to be a lot of falafel. Like a lot of it.
Yes, it's going to be way too much. We're not going to eat it all. I mean, I guess you will eat it all eventually, but we're not going to eat it all in one sitting. Put it that way.
In my life, I will.
Okay, I'll read through chat for a sec.
Yep.
Let's have a look. So what
Oh, did you take a picture already?
I can't remember. I hope so. Is there a picture in my phone? Or did I just go over there and stand there? Yes, I did. Good job. 10 out of 10.
10
okay.
out of 10.
Sarah says it's a bit of a controversial holiday. It never was until a few years ago. Okay. We're not a huge fan of it, but for the sake of my niece, we celebrate a little bit. Okay, that's why you went there to them. Well, hopefully it was a nice time.
Yeah, hopefully it's a nice time with your niece at the very least.
Yeah. And lots of things can be interpreted in multiple ways, I guess. Not that I know what the holiday's about. But, so that's good. Make something nice out of things, I guess, is the best. Sammy says, since such a small part of the flour is used, it takes 75,000 saffron flowers to make 1 pound of saffron spice. The small amount of saffron spice per plant, along with the fact the harvesting must be done manually, leads to saffron being majorly expensive. Yeah, I copied it, by the way, from Google.
It is,
yeah.
it is.
I know the harvesting process is intense, like very intense and insane. Okay. Okay, so it's similar to Santa and his elves. Okay, kids get presents if they've been good. They also get a small gift in their shoe every day for about 2 weeks before December 5th, which is basically like Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah. Just a little. Okay. 2 to 3 for dessert. Around 10 to 20 for me.
That's a lot. Baba.
That would cost me 1 year.
that would cost me like
to be fair though,
ration.
Depends on the serving size.
Yeah, it really
very
depends
much so.
on the serving size.
I would love to. One day I'm going to get a ton of it and actually get to try it. Okay, so yeah, I was going to blend this up. It's probably going to be loud.
It's probably going to be loud, and I will have to stop the oven first, so I have power for this. So
also, Baba says it's not just the harvesting either. Growing it would be challenged. Need good soil, right temperatures and quality need to be graded differently. That's why I don't think anyone grows it in Australia.
All right, so I will mute myself. Maybe Mickey won't, but it will be loud. So be ready, guys.
Be ready for the noise. Again. Okay, yep, I can't remember how to use this. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Now do it.
Ah.
Nope, that's pause. How did I? Okay.
Insert push-up. Haven't I already inserted?
How do I do this? Ah, yep. Sorry. I'm gonna need to Google how to use it in a minute. Okay, so we do that. Let's see. We insert that. Why is it not doing it? Is it? Yeah, it's not locking for some reason. Just wait.
Okay.
Okay.
So the pusher's not locking, is it?
I think so. I think that's meant to go fully in. For some reason it's not, which I will try and work out.
I can try to help you.
Okay. So why is this? I'm going to take this off. It's not, it might be too much stuff in too. Where's the thing? Where's the max line?
There.
Okay, well definitely isn't. How's this look? Oh, that's fully in.
That is fully in, isn't it? Because it's done. Oh, it's done.
Okay.
Yep, like that. This is an old piece of equipment of Mickey's that that he hasn't used for a long time.
Your mic's off too.
No, I think I already turned on.
Yeah, God, how do I do it? Okay, so insert pusher.
I might have to Google it, guys, to
Yeah, we'll put it on Be Right Back for 5 minutes while we work out how to use the thing, and then we shall be back. Bye.
Bye. Welcome back to Miki and Yellow's channel. Today we're making tofu frittata. To start off, we're going to prep and chop all our vegetables, and I'm using onion, tomato, and mushroom. Once you cut up all your veggies, you want to stir fry all of them with some olive oil and salt and pepper. Once it's all cooked, we can set them aside and then blend our tofu mixture. So I'm putting tofu, some nutritional yeast, some flour, Dijon mustard, and seasonings. And then I'm gonna blend them up until smooth. Then we're going to mix the tofu mixture with the veggies, and we're gonna put them in some casserole dish. And then we're just gonna bake them until they're set and golden brown. Then enjoy! Welcome to Miki and Yellow's channel. Today we're making spicy sweet potato dip. To start off, we peel and chop our sweet potato. And then we're just going to drizzle some olive oil and season them up with salt and pepper, and then bake them until they are soft. In the meantime, we're going to mince our garlic and prep our sourdough. Once the sweet potato is done, you want to work those arms and mash them up. After they're nice and mashed, you then season with some tahini, lime, olive oil, cumin, paprika, cayenne, make it all spicy. And then we're just gonna toast our sourdough. And we're gonna serve them up. Enjoy! Welcome to Miki and Yellow's channels. Today we're making roasted garlic hummus. So we start by prepping our garlic. So we cut up the top, drizzle some oil, and then roast them until it becomes creamy. And then we're going to make our caramelized onions. So start by chopping them up and then stir fry them until they become nice and brown. And then we want to drain our chickpea, put them in a blender with our garlic, with our onion, with some seasoning, some lemon, tahini, and olive oil. And we're gonna blend them up until they're nice and smooth. You can add a little bit more water if it's get too creamy. And we're eating it with some falafel. Enjoy! Welcome back to Miki and Yellow's channel. Today we're making tofu frittata. To start off, we're going to prep and chop all our vegetables, and I'm using onion, tomato, and mushroom. Once you cut up all your veggies, you want to stir fry all of them with some olive oil and salt and pepper. Once it's all cooked, we can set them aside and then blend our tofu mixture. So I'm putting tofu, some nutritional yeast, some flour, Dijon mustard, and seasonings. And then I'm gonna blend them up until smooth. Then we're going to mix the tofu mixture with the veggies, and we're gonna put them in some casserole dish. And then we're just gonna bake them until they're set and golden brown. Then enjoy! Welcome to Miki and Yellow's channel. Today we're making...
Okay, we solved it.
So, it turns out it's the other way around, guys. Oh my god, that was so... Okay.
It can't be done in Australia. It needs cold temperatures, says Samuel. Okay, Baba said not too cold or it would die. It need the right humidity. Yeah, that might be the problem with Australia. Too varying, you know what I mean? Because we have quite a varying temperature throughout the year. So you guys can do it. Yeah, it's done. So basically what it was is that
instead of the handle going here, it was there.
Yeah, you had to go around the other way. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna mute myself. So we'll process this.
Yes.
Bye.
Okay, so this will make a noise. Not too bad because it turned on a second ago. You can see the amazing blending abilities. Yeah, this blend, well, it's not blender, this food processor.
Oh, sorry.
This food processor is mine from like
Olden days.
a decade ago or something.
Like back in my days.
Okay, I'll just quickly wash this because I think it needs to be in.
Yeah.
Yep. Your mic off still?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it smells nice. Smells like falafel. I mean, I guess it would.
It does smell like falafel. I know you guys can't hear me well.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good, but I think I will pulse
You
it.
do it more? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. There you are. Okay, we're back. Oh, it actually works without the thing in. That surprised me.
I'm just gonna pulse it.
Okay. Cool. I'm surprised that even managed to do the potatoes quite well.
I think this might be done, don't you think?
I think so. I mean, it's a pretty powerful thing. Yeah, I think that's good.
Yep. Okay, so I think you guys can hear me again. So
Hopefully, we'll check the little thing.
we'll continue baking the zucchini while I take out the stuff.
I want to eat it.
No, you have to cook it first.
Who says that?
Me.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I'll give you that one. It's probably a good idea.
Baba would say like, Michael.
Michael, you cannot
Habibi.
eat it. Habibi.
Habibi.
Do not eat the falafel before it's cooked.
Mikey Habibi.
Chickpea paste. Yeah, it's
It
quite,
smells amazing.
Yeah.
Why do I always do that? Okay, sorry. I'll do this again.
It is quite good. We're gonna have a lot of mess today.
We do. We will
Yeah,
have a lot of
unfortunately,
mess.
because we need to also do the other thing later.
We do.
Yeah, Baba. No, don't eat uncooked stuff, Habibi. You get stomachache.
See,
But it
Habibi.
smells good.
It smells good, Baba. Don't you think it's already cooked? Technically, the chickpea isn't
it's,
raw.
It's so hot out here. Okay?
I know the potato is raw, but you can eat potato raw, okay, Baba?
It's fine.
It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is awesome.
But I won't.
Okay, it smells good. It smells really, really good. Okay.
Happy tea? Don't encourage him.
But we're
Raw
friends.
food, let's go. It does smell good though, I will
It
give
smells
it that.
really,
It's
really
very good.
Okay, so
Hyper
let's...
with the cat of the wait, what do you call that? The enthusiastic eater cat? That's what I
What,
wanna call it.
Jean? Are you talking about Jean?
It's the emote with the cat with the mouth. But yes, sure, it's Jean. The Jean emote. Yep.
Cat with the mouth. It's a dog, Mickey.
Is it?
It's a dog. It's a puppy,
Oh,
isn't
yeah,
it?
it is a dog. Yeah. Okay. To be fair, a cat is similar to a dog in many ways.
How are they similar?
Well, when they're really small like that. There we are. No. Hyper says it's a cat. Done.
How is
See?
it a cat? Isn't it a dog?
I mean, Hypo said it's a cat, and I believe Hypo.
How is that a cat?
It looks like a cat to me.
Oh, so this is a lot of batter. It's more than I thought it would be, but God, I don't mind. I like falafel.
Yeah, so this recipe, as we were saying at the start, Yellow got it from, where'd you get it from?
From PalestinianAdish.com. So
Yeah.
she basically are documenting her mother recipe. So it could be, there's many variable of these dishes, of course, but we're following her and her legacy, basically.
Basically, and keeping it.
We want to give it a justice. I
Yeah,
guess.
give as close to we can as it is, without too much fiddling. Because we do tend to fiddle with stuff. We read lots of different recipes, get ideas, and then base it on our own knowledge, and then come up with them. Is how we usually do it.
Yeah, but with this one,
this
I
week
want
we're
to
not.
keep it as simple, I guess.
Hypo says, listen, everything can be a cat. They're liquid. It's true. Cats
It's
are liquid.
true.
Cats can be anything.
My
or
cat-
anything can be a cat.
My cat can be a burglar. My cat can be a couch. My cat can be like a biting simulator.
Mm.
They don't
That's
bite
what
though.
you
They
want.
scratch sometimes when they get overexcited.
They do, but their scratch is not exactly...
Potent.
No, not...
Not in
Pancake-
any way.
Waffle doesn't put her clothes out. Pancake, when gets excited, tends to, and will sort of pour at you, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So it smells really good. I want to eat it. Can I just eat it like this, Baba?
Nuh-uh. No, I will
Baba?
be... I'm the mature adult.
You're the mature adult.
Baba said no.
So I'm going to just put a Glad wrap over here
Mm-hmm.
because I'm going to, once the zucchini is done, I want to make the dippy first. Oh, I want to make the dippy first.
Baba said, don't eat it just yet. Be patient. Wait, this is the first time I've actually made falafel
From scratch.
from scratch. I mean, I've made falafel a lot, but it's a falafel mix.
Yeah, from a packet.
From a packet.
Baba, how do you resist the smell, Baba?
Baba has, what's it called?
Restraint.
Restraint, that's it, yeah.
I don't. I'm not Baba.
Hypo says, patience is not my virtue.
So I will just clean this up, and we probably will make the zucchini after this.
Baba says, cooking is all about patience. It kind of is, actually. It's a funny activity because it does, I mean, that's why I say it's artistic. It requires a lot of time and a lot of input, which is the same as artistic endeavors as well.
Yes.
It's not an instant gratification sort of thing.
It's not, but then it gives you appreciation of where your food comes from. That it actually requires labor.
Yeah, it does. It actually does. It gives you a proper acknowledgement and understanding of
Where your food comes from.
yeah, instead of it just being magically there.
Magically there.
Also, Hyper said, wait, Baba is Steve or Baba, right? Like, real Baba? Yes, Baba is real Baba.
Baba is real Steve-O Baba.
Yes.
But in
Real-
here, it's everyone's Baba.
I can't quite hear what Yellow's saying, but I'm
I
pretty
said
sure
that
you
Baba in this chat is everyone's Baba.
can. Exactly, it's Baba to all.
Not just Steve-O's
just
Baba.
Steve-O.
Steve-O needs to share Baba.
The Baba of everyone. But yeah, it does smell good. But Baba is right. It is a sort of patience activity, and it is a sort of slowly doing actions to get your result, which is nice. I like it.
Yeah, I do like
Yeah.
it too.
This ain't no what's it called? Wait, can I remember? What's the
This ain't no what?
This ain't no whatever the Indonesian app is where you order food and it's
Go Food.
Go Food.
Go Food,
This
yes.
ain't no Go Food Hypo. Okay, we don't have Go Food here. We have,
Menu log.
which is like Go Food but slower and
But
less
slower
options
and
more
expensive.
But it's similar.
It is similar,
similar,
actually. Yeah, it's similar. It is actually Go Food, but more expensive.
Yeah.
So, Hypo, count your blessing, okay? Okay, so the zucchini
Yep, grab as well.
Zucchini is done. We are now going to make the dip. Oh, you're going to take a picture of it?
Yeah.
Megan's going to take a picture, guys.
I don't know exactly what I'm putting on Instagram for this week because I'm not doing the recipes, so we'll see.
Hypo said we have a lot, but we don't have Panda Express. We don't even have Panda Express, Hypo. What are you talking
is a
about?
Panda Express?
Panda
Is it an actual panda?
Panda Express is actually, isn't it an American food chain of American Chinese food, basically?
American. Is it?
American, yes.
I've never heard of it.
Never heard of Panda Express?
Nope, I've heard
Full
of pandas.
of pandas?
I've heard of pandas though. I like pandas.
I love pandas.
I like their attitudes.
I like their style.
I do too. Okay. Fancy.
Fancy. Very much so. All right. So you're done with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So with this one, it's going to be a very, very, very simple tahini dip. Tahini zucchini dip, which is going to be tahini, some garlic, some lime, salt and pepper, and the zucchini. So it is going to be interesting.
It shall be interesting. I'm glad the food processor worked.
Oh yeah, I know. It's amazing how it works. So I got this insert now, so it's a smaller, what do you call it, compartment, I guess.
Yeah.
So we're using that now.
I used to use it all the time to make like different raw things, raw cakes
Raw
and everything
cakes.
else.
Yeah. Not raw potato, Bubba.
Not raw potato.
We're not talking about that, okay?
Confusing compartment. It is, isn't it? it's double.
It's a double thing.
It's double thing.
It's an amazing equipment. That's why I'm busting it out now, because it's a nice one.
Steve, I'm sorry, raw cakes. Baba, what is raw cake? Typo, raw cake.
Why does everyone not
That's
know raw
interesting.
cake?
That's interesting. Yeah, it took Australia by storm about a decade ago, maybe, or a bit more, maybe 2 decades probably, is when it started. How can I explain it? To be fair, it's probably like a lot of Indonesian desserts, really.
Don't say that you don't know raw cake. Literally your fruit soup. So fruits cut up with ice and then condensed milk and then syrup is raw cake, basically.
Okay. Basically, first time I've heard of it, says Steve. Yeah, basically it's like making a slice or a cake without any cooking process. So instead of it being
minimal heat.
Yeah, or minimal heat anyway. Instead of it being making caramel out of sugar and what did we use to make caramel? Sugar,
butter,
and vanilla sometimes. It might be making it out of instead blended macadamias. I actually made one a while back, if you remember that. I made one on the stream. So it's just that sort of thing. Taking the you've heard of what's the cheesecake thing? What are they called?
No bake cheesecake.
No bake cheesecake.
No bake cheesecake
that's
is
basically
raw.
an example of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they were popular in Australia because of the more health conscious individuals, and when I was more into that sort of stuff.
I get into the idea of it because raw food means that you still have activated enzyme. That's basically what they want to get out of said food.
Yeah, so there's different people that took it to like an nth degree, so that you could actually get them made like one
Raw
will be
pizza.
made like a chocolate one, or a
brownie,
or a key lime pie even, and it's taking the flavors of those particular things but incorporating it into that. They're interesting. They're different, very different sort of thing. I would say there'd be a ton of desserts in Indonesia and Southeast Asia that would actually be that, would be my guess, because we don't tend to invent things. We tend to just
Did you invent things? You invented Wi-Fi.
we tend to just with food we take it from somewhere else and then pretend that it's a new craze.
Like pavlova. It's from New Zealand, actually.
Estoja is raw cake too, then.
Yes, it is. Es doger.
Yeah, Steve-o, the what? Baba, this is intriguing. I'm glad that I have got to show you something that you've ever done. Maybe I'll do a raw cake cake week at some point and show you.
Mickey would Mickey's good at making that, actually.
Someone that I know was gluten intolerant, so I tended to make that sort of thing for them. They didn't want to have gluten in their life, and that was a good alternative that didn't require flour or anything else. But it was fun. And you can put all sorts of things in, so it's more wholesome food, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, as opposed to traditional baking, I guess. Hey guys, it's Dancer. How are we going?
How are we going, Dancer? We're making the tahini zucchini dip. It's gonna be very, very, very yum.
And wholesome's the wrong food. I mean whole. Like
Whole food.
Whole food, yeah.
Okay, so a little bit of water. Again, I think the traditional way of making Mtabal Kussa is with yogurt, but this woman and her mother just use water. Maybe they don't eat dairy or something, so it's good for us since we're making the plant-based version of it.
Yeah, Dan says, hey guys, how's everyone? Hello, says Hypo, Dancer, Hypo, and then to Baba, Salam, and then Dancer's doing better. Oh, that's awesome.
That is good.
I'm
That
really
is
glad,
really
Dancer.
good.
Yeah, that's great. I'm very glad.
I'm happy that you're feeling better, Dancer. So what's your plan today? Are you baking some cookies?
Yeah, see, yeah, they're very glad that they cleaned the house yesterday. Because this Dancer, didn't get up today until 3.
Yeah, that's
It's
okay.
3 p.m.
That's
and
okay.
that's good. Rest up, which you did. That's very good. And I'm glad. Yeah.
Okay, so let's sprinkle this. Oh, lime.
You want help? Because it's a bit harder.
Yeah. What was that noise? That's my kung fu noises, yeah. Yatta!
Can you imagine the noise you would make with a mortar pestle?
See, but Baba, this is why we don't use mortar and pestle, okay?
Dancer says, no, I'm starting the day after tomorrow. And Dancer says, yeah, my head was killing me. Woke up at 5:30. Yeah, I am glad.
I am glad. I'm glad that you feel a bit better because you deserve to rest.
Very much more.
You're very much
so.
a very productive individuals.
Yes, you need to rest. You need to recover. You need to be more what's the word? You need to be like rejuvenated. That's
Rejuvenated, yes.
And Baba said mahaba.
Mahaba.
What's mahaba?
I'm not entirely sure.
What is mahaba?
Like I said,
I think
I don't know.
you can pronounce it. You just can't do it. Mahaba. You need more strength, Habiti. It's true. That's why we work out.
Yeah, that's why. This is why I want to go to gym. Okay.
This is why we're gym
rats.
We're gym rats. We're gym mice. Okay, it's like rats, but the smaller variety. Dancer says, now I'm just making myself some pizza. Okay.
Yum.
And I'll put on the leftover stir-fried vegetables. Since it's literally the perfect amount. Partner eats stir-fry noodles. We have left in the fridge. Oh, well, that's good.
That sounds yummy.
I like leftover days, but I also like the days that you cook something from leftovers, if you kind of get what I mean. As in you can incorporate leftovers into something. Mahaba is greetings. Okay, this is Hypo.
It's like hi.
Like hello or welcome.
Mahaba.
Hypo says, yellow, we both need to flex our Arabic. Yeah.
Like I said, I can read the alphabets and everything else, right? I don't know what it means.
Yellow learned how to read it and pronounce it in a good way.
Yeah, I do have Arabic lessons, but again, it's mostly very basic stuff.
Very basic
repetition. Like I said, anta, antuma, antum. That's it.
That was Yellow flexing her Arabic, Hypo.
All right, so the only thing I need here is a tablespoon of olive oil, and then we can get into a blending.
Hypo says, you know what? I don't read, but I can say it. Okay.
Really?
That's kind of cool.
That's like the opposite of me then.
You can read it. You just don't know what you're reading.
I don't know what I'm reading. I know my alif batasa, you know?
Mm-hmm. No, I don't, but... Mm-hmm.
Alif batasa.
Is that copyrighted?
I don't know. Maybe.
I'll take a picture of that, Yellow, too. Just,
you can if you would like, yeah.
Also, Dancer said, yep, that's my way. I cook for like 2 days, and whatever leftovers I found in the fridge, I stew, fried rice, or bim... Oh,
bibimbap.
Bibimbap. There we are.
Bibimbap.
I always want to say bim first for bibimbap.
I get that.
Yeah, you get that? Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand that. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? I get why this looks confusing. So there's a smaller one in here. Isn't that crazy? How do I take a picture of this?
I know, because the outside is already dirty, isn't it? You can do it, Mickey. You're a photographer for a reason.
I know, but I usually use a different camera.
You should like check out your DSLR
I
camera.
could get my very old one and utilize it. Shall we use my massive lenses?
Yeah, your massive lenses. You know, the one that's
lens
like...
that's worth like about 5 times the camera. Yeah.
I get that though. Like I said, when I was working in the lab and we were going to procure a new microscope. It was so expensive, very expensive, because lenses are expensive.
They are, yeah, very much so.
All right.
Sorry, everyone.
Yeah, when you're done with that, I'm just gonna blitz it. We're gonna blitz them up.
Yeah, we're gonna utilize the VIP and do it.
The VIP.
Blitz.
Ah.
Okay, so Dancer said never learned Arabic. How he? Oh, that okay. Wait, Dancer, you said he come you know yellow? That's probably how, is it? How come you know it's yellow? Said Dancer.
What is the
Arabic,
how
I think.
to learn it?
Yeah.
I mean, I went into Islamic school growing up, Dancer. So we actually learn a little bit of Arabic. We learn about the Quran and everything else. So we learn how to read it. So we learn how to read Arabic as well. Hence why I can. But again, they don't teach how to actually converse in it, I guess. So yeah, I don't know many Arabic.
It's more reading.
Yeah, it's just more reading.
Stuff, so you read it, yeah. Hypo says, I don't know what I read, but I can speak fluent Arabic. Arabic. Yeah, it's interesting, Hypo. Very interesting. That's how I also use our vegetables mostly. Ah, okay, and right, I forgot your country is Muslim. It's predominantly Muslim.
It's predominantly Muslim. I think it's like 80% now.
Yeah, it's not entirely, just predominantly.
Okay, I'm going to mute myself. We're gonna make our tahini, zucchini dip.
Very much, Dancer. It's like reading the Bible in English, but not knowing the language outside of it, I guess. That's perfect explanation. Because it is, then it would be the equivalent of reading it, but not knowing it. That's a much softer noise, isn't it? Me who can't read, can I get the Latin writing? Latin is good. We should all be speaking Latin, but alas. No one wants to speak Latin with me.
Why?
Because no one knows it.
Is my mic on? Is my mic back on?
I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
I think this is done. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Yep.
It's more whitish. I thought it's gonna be a bit brown because of the tahini, but it's more whitish. Okay, I'm just gonna taste a little bit.
It does it pretty quick.
Oh, yum. You can try a bit. See if it's needs like garlic or something. Maybe a little bit more salt, a little bit more lime. What do you think it needs? I can get more garlic if you like.
I actually agree with Baba. I think it needs more garlic. Yeah, I actually think so. It's nice.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's definitely nice.
So I'm just gonna mute myself because the garlic is outside. Yep. See you soon.
Yeah, me can read Latin writing that is the alphabet writing. Yeah, okay, the Latin alphabet. Yeah, but I don't want the Latin alphabet. Okay, Hypo. I know that it's I know it's useful and everything else, but I know I use it. But that's not the point. I want to actually speak it. I want to become the Latin. More garlic and a little more spices. Don't be afraid. I do think it does need some more garlic. Very much so. It's nice though. It is nice.
It is quite nice.
Yeah.
I like it, but it just needs a little bit more garlic, I think, and a little bit more lime, salt and pepper.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll put a bit more in. It is nice.
I like my dippy garlicky
Yeah, we just won't change it too much from her
recipe.
Yeah. Because I do like the idea of tasting it how she would, if you get what I mean. With my education as dancer, I should know Latin, but ... Yeah, since I took the back roads to that diploma, it's not Latin, but 3 dodgy years of Spanish with me. Okay, can you wait? We've talked about Spanish before, though. You can't speak Spanish, can you?
I think she
can you
can,
dance,
just a bit because of dancer's partner, isn't it?
Yeah, but they had 3 years of Spanish. Hypo says, I speak Latin a little bit, but just the stupid one. Okay, the only thing I can say in Latin is the...
Fini fidi fici.
I mean, I can say a few things, but the only thing I actually remember in Latin is the insignia of my school. I went to a Catholic school. Catholic schools in Australia, often their little logo thing is in Latin, so I can say that. But I won't say it because then you know what school I went to, okay?
Also, the hymn of my high school actually is in Arabic.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's interesting, yeah. They didn't teach language at school much for us, which is a shame. I got a bit of Japanese only because one of the teachers there really liked Japanese and sort of campaigned for it. But I don't know, people weren't that interested. So the first year of Japanese we did, and then the second it was elective. Out of everyone there, you want to know how many people chose to do Japanese? Again, 2.
Two.
2.
You and the teacher.
No, okay, 3 if we include the teacher. I was one of them. So yeah, it didn't happen. I don't know. People just weren't as interested for whatever reason.
I mean, to be fair though, in the past, the Japanese culture was really popular in Australia, wouldn't it?
Not as much as it is
Yeah, not
now.
as much as it is
very
now.
much
I mean,
so.
like the anime and the manga and everything else, people weren't much exposed to it,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I guess so. Yeah. We had Japanese exchange students very early on, which was good, which is why I liked Japan. I got on with them very well. I speak Latin a little bit, but just the stupid one, says Hypo. Samuel says, I am back, went to make some breakfast. Okay, Samuel, what breakfast did you make?
What brekkie?
Dancer says, I used to a bit, but my teacher was the most incompetent. Yeah, okay. Yeah, very incompetent and of a teacher I've ever met in 13 years. It's problematic, isn't it?
It is problematic.
Dancer, that's why I think we were talking with Sierra the other day, actually, is about teachers. It being, yeah. A teacher can both inspire and destroy one's ability and interest in different things.
I get that. Yeah, I get that.
Okay.
I mean, I told you a long time ago in Discord. Basically, one of my fill and origin story is my 4th grade homeroom teacher. So.
Yeah. Okay, quisquilla means rubbish. I don't think I pronounced it very well.
Quisquilla.
And Dad says, and my partner doesn't speak Spanish, says Dancer.
Oh, he doesn't.
And Hypo, yeah, it's okay, Hypo. I worked it out what you meant anyway, even without the extra bit. Yeah, I know it does that. Dancer says, so I learned Spanish more or less by myself with my teacher giving me the topic I need to know. Yep, he introduced my notes that we had to present as a portfolio as a perfect example. Well, wait. Okay, sorry. Yeah, he introduced my notes that we had to present as a portfolio as the perfect example. Well, he surely would have been an F. Yeah, what a shame, isn't it?
Yeah, what a shame.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It sucks when you're more knowledgeable than the teacher.
Yeah.
And also when you're starting out.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh, toasted bread with jam and omelette. Okay, do you put the omelette with the jam, or do you have...
Is this going to be like the American thing again?
Yeah, that's why I'm interested. Okay, so this is Samuel. So you toast the bread, you put some jam on it. Do you then put the omelette on the jam, or do you have one with jam and one with an omelette? You can blitz it if you want.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to blitz it.
Let's go. Okay, the only reason, this is hypo, the only reason I learned to speak Latin is because my partner is Greek. Lol. Okay.
Is it? Okay, wait.
But then what did you learn Greek?
Do the Greeks still speak a lot of Latin?
I don't think Latin is, I mean, I guess maybe Greece. Wait, is Greek derived from Latin originally?
Maybe.
It could be, actually, it probably is, but Greek is not. I mean, I want ancient Latin here. I want the old school thing. Okay, the Greek hypo, yeah. I do want to go to that. Okay.
How is it?
Yum.
Isn't that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. Yeah, I do want to go to that part of the world. I've actually got some friends there I'd like to visit at some point. Yeah.
Me?
Are you going to go there? If you go there, I'll visit you. Okay. It's funny enough, the teacher training we had for one semester was the complete opposite. We started to like the language actually, and everyone got like 1 to 2 grades better each because we had structure and knew what to learn. Yep. Everyone dropped in grades when we had to give her up and get him back. We were so disappointed, and he was hurting his pride and sulking. It's a shame, isn't it? Because before that, he blamed us lazy for not being very good. Yeah, very much so.
Some teachers just cannot teach, and that's okay. It's just that they're basically, how do I say this, very much caught in their pride, thinking they're the bee's knees, I guess.
Yeah. Also, Samuel said, no, omelette on another plate and the bread jam on another plate. Okay, we didn't do the American thing of the mixing then. Okay, yeah, Hypo said he speaks Latin and Greek. Well, that is kind of cool.
That is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I do like Latin, but I don't know enough of it to...
Look at them dip, guys. It's a beautiful, beautiful dip. So, I'm gonna probably have to disappear for a bit just to clean up all this mess. So
Baba says, looking beautiful. It really does.
It really does.
Tastes good. I'm glad we put the extra in it. As I said, I don't want to fiddle with her recipe too much, but that was good. Dip.
It tastes yummy. Very garlicky. Might need to we can taste it again and see if you would like more salt and pepper, because we don't really need to blitz it, I guess.
What? No, I think it's pretty good. I'll take this big thing out as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have more room. Yeah, okay, guys, I guess I'll put you on a be right back for like 1 minute, just so we can clean up. So be back in
Welcome back to Mickey and Yellow's channel. Today we're making... Welcome to Mickey and Yellow's channel. This week is renter-friendly week and we're making rainbow fried rice in a rice cooker. So first up, we're gonna want to chop and prep our vegetables, and I'm using tofu as the protein. And then we're gonna mix up our sauce, and this is an Indonesian fried rice style sauce. And then you just want to measure up your rice, put some water and seasonings in, and then you just want to dump all your veggies and protein inside your rice cooker. And then give a sprinkle of salt and pepper on top, and then put it in a rice cooker and let it do its magic. Give it a quick toss, and then you want to serve up with some chopped spring onion. Enjoy! Welcome back to Mickey and Yellow's channel. This week is renter-friendly week and we're making jambalaya in a rice cooker. So first up, you just want to chop up your ingredients, which is veggies and sausages. And you're just going to want to stir up all your veggies and sausages inside the rice cooker. I'm back, and it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. I can't.
You can't do the copyrighted stuff.
It's copyright.
Okay, I'm just taking a picture of this all together, everyone, and then...
And after this, the interesting part happened. We're gonna make the falafel.
We're gonna make the falafel.
We're gonna make the falafel, guys. Isn't that exciting?
The falafel.
Isn't that amazing?
Okay. So,
So Bubba says nicely ground chickpea, but the little clump is what we want. Probably the clump might be the potato as well. So she said actually her mom. So this is like a game of telephone. Her mom says that the potato makes it crunchier. So I'm following. I'm believing the mom of PalestinianAdish.com.
Yeah, because I've never quite seen potato used in it, which is fine. Maybe it is. But yeah, we'll follow her thing.
To be fair, though, the potato kind of gives the starchiness, wouldn't it, to keep its shape as well?
I actually have no clue.
I have no clue either. I'm just like trying to logic it.
And yeah. But either way, it looks good, smells good.
Steve-O said, people be wondering why I look athletic but not working out too much. Well, you see, my Bubba run a food truck. That's my workout for the day. You know how hard it is to run a food truck and to run beside a food truck?
Is this Steve or is this you?
And Steve-O said, and someone need to help with all the mortar and pestle. Question though, Bubba and Steve-O, right? Did you actually have to get a specially made food truck just because you guys are very tall?
Ah, that's true.
Because
your food truck's all that tall.
I wouldn't assume that food trucks would have like height requirements, your height requirements at the very least, wouldn't it? Maybe I'm wrong.
Steve says, and someone need to help with all the mortar and pestle. Bubba says, I'm old. My arm hurts sometimes. Steve with the crying face.
You're not that old, Bubba.
You're not that old.
You're
it's
not
fine.
that old, okay? So you can go to cooking camp if you like. Bubba, you're still young. You're still young at heart, you know? Just hang around with the Gen Z and the Gen Alpha.
I mean,
Steve-O is Gen Z.
and Alpha if you want to be. I mean.
No, I think Alpha starts at like 2012 or something.
I mean, it's close.
Oh, that's cool.
How do I do this, by the way? I was going to say, how do I do this, Steve? Steve, how do I do what I'm trying to do? There. Cool. Yeah, I haven't done it this stream.
So, we're just going to heat up the oil. She does say to make sure that it already heats up before we put it in.
Yeah, we need the oil hot.
We need the oil hot.
Steve says, old? What? You're not even 40 yet. I don't know why Steve sort of slightly sort his accent now. Bubba says, back pain, arm and shoulder. Oh my.
You're not, Bubba. Seriously, you're not.
Okay.
So I'm going to heat them up, and I will get a plate, a big plate.
A big plate.
And line them up with a paper towel.
I wonder how they clump together, if you know what I mean. Hopefully well.
I think I will have to clump it with my hand.
No, you will, yeah, but yeah, you do definitely. But I wonder how it will.
Looks like it will. Let's see. It's already clumping together.
Hypo says, me having back pain at mid-20, my future looking bright there. Hypo, okay, there can be improvements.
To be fair though, Hypo, you are very tall.
You are very tall, but there can be improvements, okay? Your future can be bright. I feel better now than I did a decade ago, you know?
Yes.
I hope to feel better in a decade from now as well. I just hope to just keep feeling better as time progresses. Hypo says, I'm not that tall. You're pretty tall, Hypo.
Hypo, you're like what, 190 something? Don't compare yourself to Steve-O and Bubba.
Yeah, no one can be as tall as Steve and Bubba, but yeah. Other than that, yeah, 195. I'm not that tall. You're taller than me.
Taller than me, definitely.
Yeah.
That's like 40 centimeters taller than me.
If Yellow and my height was combined, you would be taller than both of us.
No, she's not.
No, but if she had a really big hat, like a very big top hat on.
Yeah, if you have a top hat.
If you have an emperor penguin with a top hat as well, then it would be.
You would be.
You would be, definitely.
This is interesting. Okay, I wonder if that's hot enough. No, that was not hot enough.
It's okay. You don't want to do them all first here and then put it in?
No, because they're not exactly like the falafel mix.
Okay.
If you get what I mean. So they're still a bit looser. So I think I need to do it directly onto the pan.
Okay.
You're looking at my falafel?
I am. I'm looking. I'm watching the falafel.
Falafel fluffling.
Yeah, the falafel's falafeling.
Probably waffle outside. Why are you calling my name?
Why are you calling me? Yeah, you gotta call waffle falafel. That would work.
Waffle falafel.
Waffle, pancake, falafel, and hummus.
And
That would be
tahini.
good. And tahini. Yeah, that would be good names actually.
Tahini, zucchini, waffle
Yeah,
falafel.
everything with an I sort of sound. 195 says hypo, and then Baba says you're tall. 195 is pretty tall. It is tall, I know. Hypo thinks they're not tall. Hypo, you are tall. That is incredibly tall.
Incredibly tall. Hypo, don't compare to me.
What's
Okay.
that face for hypo? Okay. You should be. What should hypo be? You should feel glorious.
You are
Yes.
glorious, Hypo.
That's a good 10 centimeters taller than me. Is that right? I think so.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You are 185. So yeah.
Yeah.
Hypo, you're tall, okay? And I'm not even like I don't reach Mickey's shoulder.
I know. This is the thing. To be fair, though, height is problematic.
It is.
Yeah.
The taller you are, the problematic it is. Especially with clothing and stuff. I get that.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, I know. Steve says they say tall woman, hard to find man. What? They're so tall they can't see them? Yeah, that was funny. That was witty, wasn't it?
That's why Hypo has the Greek guy. It's the Greek partner.
My boyfriend is like 193 centimeters, says Hypo. I'm taller than him. I mean, I don't know. I know there's a lot of cultural, what's the word? Beliefs on
Heights.
heights and ideals and everything else.
And I get it. From a biological perspective, you probably would want, how do I say this, bigger partner to get up how do I say this, a stronger offspring, I guess.
I guess so.
I guess so, but
Yeah.
it's no longer that.
Yeah, there's definitely more to relationships than height.
Than physical appearance.
The physical appearance. Pretty much so. 193 centimeters is what Hypo's boyfriend is. Okay, so it's virtually the same height.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Falafel.
Yeah, very much so. Falafel.
Okay, I'm gonna wash my
No,
hands.
that's the problem with that. Baba said if you're happy, that's all that matters. Tall, short, that's not a problem. Yeah, very much so,
It
Baba.
is.
Yeah, it's modern society that makes it. I find it odd. I've always found it odd. To be fair, I haven't really got on with a lot of modern society, I think. Yeah, the things that people find. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with being attracted to whatever you're attracted to. I'm not saying that at all. It's more the fact that people put their own perceptions on everyone else. So yeah, quite right. If you're happy, yeah. If you're happy, then that's what matters. I want to eat them.
I do too.
Yeah.
It smells so good.
We haven't eaten today much.
We don't.
So, yeah, we never tend to eat too much in the morning because we are then going to be eating a big meal later. Looks delicious, yeah.
I'm scared of flipping them, actually.
Steve-O says, Mickey sounds like me when I was a kid. You're just sitting here, hungry.
I want to eat
I want
it.
to eat. I could smell it, I could see it, I want to eat.
Baba, when it's ready. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Look
nice.
at
That
that.
looks good. Yeah, it looks very good. Steve says just linger beside Baba while he cook and say, I can't wait to eat it. Yeah, I get
Baba,
that.
food. Baba, when? Food.
Yeah, Baba says perfect brown. You did great. Yeah, very much yellow. That's actually, it looks really good. So nice. Yeah, you were very right with your doing it that way. It's gonna be fun.
Mickey's just watching the stream. Was like, I want to eat that.
I am actually. I very much am.
Yeah, this is my first ever making chickpea from scratch. Not chickpea, falafel from scratch. So it's interesting.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, if it tastes awesome, maybe this will be the way they actually do it.
I think
in the
so. It's
future.
not, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be
This is
cheaper,
not-
I
it's-
guess, than falafel
It'd be
mixes.
cheaper than falafel mix, and it's not like it's that impossible or anything. I just never have because I got used to doing the falafel mix.
You can taste test the small one
Oh, can I? Awesome. Is it done?
later. Not now, Mickey.
Maddie, hi guys. How are you, lovelies? Hey, Maddie, how are we doing?
Maddie, we're making falafel. Maddie, we're making falafel.
Steve says, hi Maddie, how are you? Maddie says, I'm great, how are you? I'm glad you're doing well, Maddie. Yeah, we're making some yum falafel.
We're making falafel. Maddie. Protein pack. No sumac. But I tried to rhyme it, okay?
Protein pack, but no sumac. The life of an Australian.
And I know you probably would get a more nice, like, even color if you deep fry them, but I don't have the capability of deep frying here.
No. Okay. I'm great, how are you? Maddie says it's been a lovely 31 months of knowing the best people on earth. Has it been 31 months, Maddie? That's very kind.
That's very kind of you.
31 months, wow. I mean, it would be. It would be by now. Yeah, very much so. Steve-O says, I'm doing better today, thanks. Maddie says it looks delicious. And Bubba says, if you have celery and cut carrot, it would taste a lot better. Do you mean celery and cut carrot sticks?
Inside
Is that what
here?
you mean? Or do you mean inside the actual,
Falafel.
inside the falafel mix?
Yeah, what do you mean then? Because we only have parsley and the potato inside here.
Yes, and then spices, obviously.
And then spices.
And chickpea. Don't forget the chickpea.
And garlic. And onion.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of things in here, isn't it?
Maddie says maybe sauteed with the falafel, like how an onion is for flavour. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
What, the caramelized, so you caramelize the onion first?
No. Maddie said maybe the carrot and the celery is sauteed with the falafel, and then it adds flavour to it. But I don't know. Baba can say in a sec.
This is Bubba giving us like his recipe for his food truck. Bubba, we're gonna like.
We will open a food truck called Bubba's
competitor.
Bubba's
Bubba
competitor.
2.0.
Bubba 2.0. But yeah, this recipe. Oh, that looks yum.
Oh, it's very yum. I'm trying to like make them evenly cook on all sides. This one can stand. This two can't.
I will make donations, haha, since I can't eat the food, sadly. I know, we can't send it through the mail.
Why? Why can't we?
I mean, we can.
It's not fair.
I mean, to be fair, Maddie, we can. It has to go through a lot of quarantine. By the time it gets there, it won't be edible, but it's possible, okay?
It's possible.
Baba says celery and carrot, a side dish to eat with the falafel and Mtabal.
Mtabal?
Yeah, it would be nice, actually. I do like it. Yellow is not a big fan of celery.
No, not a big fan of
with
celery.
a thing, but I do quite like it. I used to have it a lot, and it would be very nice with that actually, because of the freshness to it.
So what? Just cut them?
I think so. Yeah, as a side dish. Yeah.
Yeah, to dip it in.
I believe so. Yeah.
Because when we made our baba ganoush, right, Baba? We actually eat it with a cut cucumber and a cut carrot, and it was very yum. So I get where it's from, I guess.
Very much so. Maddie said I can smell it from here in the US. Oh yeah, the smell goes over there. It's Maddie. It smells very good.
It smells very good in here, Maddie. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
It's hard. It's hard being a cooking streamer.
It is, because then we have to eat it. You know, it's very tricky. Yes, Baba says celery good to wash your gum and tooth after eating greasy food. Ah, like natural mouthwash. Really interesting.
Celery, but I don't like it. That's why, Baba, I don't eat my toothpaste, okay?
Okay,
That's why I don't like
to be
mint.
fair, Baba didn't say that it tasted like toothpaste, okay? Baba said it's like toothpaste. Celery doesn't quite taste like toothpaste, unless I'm wrong, unless it's a particular way of cooking celery. Celery flavored toothpaste, that'd be good. But yeah,
Celery flavored. What?
I like celery. It does kind of cut through the greasiness though. Barbara's quite right because I use celery sticks and carrot sticks with different dips often. It's very nice, very nice. Maddie said I'd be tasting everything as it goes. Lol.
It smells amazing in here right now, Maddie.
Yeah. Also, Maddie said, "Lol, I love you."
Do you enjoy my saying not eating my toothpaste?
Also, Baba says, yeah, celery has chemical that clean bacteria from the gums. Also, Baba says, don't eat your toothpaste. It's horrible.
Also, yes, it is. Guys, please, there is actually fluoride poisonings like happening in the world.
Yeah, don't eat too much toothpaste. Okay.
Don't eat too much toothpaste. If you accidentally ingest it just a tiny bit when you're brushing your teeth, that's
But
okay.
Don't
But
eat it.
don't
Okay.
eat it.
Don't be like my ebony. What's ebony? Ebony?
Ebony?
Yeah. Ebony.
Ebony?
Ebony?
Wait.
Wait. I
Did Steve-O eat toothpaste when he's like a baby?
Does Steve-O still eat toothpaste? In which case, I support this. Okay. Wait, says Maddie. Yellow. Do you like mint chocolate chip ice cream? It's not my cup of tea. Yeah, Yellow doesn't either.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't like anything minty.
I like it. I like mint. So I do.
I don't mind mint. I don't mind mint candy and stuff.
Steve-O says, Baba, don't sell me out.
See? It's okay, Steve-O. I don't eat toothpaste growing up, but I do eat my Play-Doh.
Yeah, I get that. It's salty. Play-Doh is salty, particularly the natural, well, not natural,
The edible ones.
the edible one. The Play-Doh you make at home with flour, salt, and that's all that's in it?
I think so.
I think so. Yeah, it's yum. I mean, it's not that yum, to be fair. It doesn't taste that good. It tastes like flour and salt. It's not
Okay.
like it's not like it's...
Do you think this is done?
I think so, yeah. Just put it on a bit of paper towel and we go.
We can try.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Steve said Bubba not sell me out, and then Bubba said he did eat toothpaste as a child. Also, Maddie said, see, as a child though, that's the thing.
As a child.
Fraser eats his toothpaste, but it's okay. He's a baby, Lo, and it's friendly to eat. I mean,
I know. Baby toothpaste is actually fluoride free, I think, by the sound of it.
Is it? Could be.
Could be. Some of them at least. Some of the brand. So it would be safe for a baby to like chew on it. Because it tastes nice. I get it. It tastes nice.
Bubba says, not child, he's like 16. And Steve-O is the face of like,
Baba.
Bubba, okay. Did it taste good though? That's what we want to know.
That's what we want to
Yeah.
know. Is it minty?
What
do you
minty
like?
and fresh?
Yeah, what do you like about it, Steve-O?
I kind of want mint now.
What?
I kind of want mint now.
We don't have mint.
I know, but Steve-O's toothpaste eating has inspired me. It seems yum.
Mickey's gonna steal one.
Should I steal one?
Yes.
Should I flip them like this?
Up to you. Or do you want to let it cool down a bit? I don't want you to hurt yourself.
Should I eat one?
Yeah.
The little one?
Yeah, it's a
Which
little
one's
one.
the little one? This one?
Yeah. And we'll see how it tastes. You can even try it with a dip if you like.
That would be bad, wouldn't it? That would be out there. Okay, where's the dip? What? As in, I would do a little try. This one fell apart a little bit though. Should I eat that one?
Yeah, maybe do it
Yeah,
the
when I tapped it, when I flipped it. Okay, I'm gonna try one. This is not the official. Oh, it's hot. Yellow was
Yes.
right.
Told you to wait. Bye-bye.
Okay, so I'm gonna wait a minute.
Told you it's hot.
Okay. He doesn't know how to spit it out, lol, but he has 6 teeth, soon to be 8. Yeah, he's pretty little, Maddie. Steve said, I was curious. I mean, that's the thing. It's the natural scientist in you wanting to experiment.
Yeah. And that's okay.
Maddie said, lol, your secrets are spilling, Steve-O. Steve-O, I get you thrown out the bus. Steve-O said, it's mint and the aftertaste is rather bad, so not recommended.
2 out of 10.
2 out of 10.
We'll do it again, though.
Be patient, Habibi. I know, but it's fallen apart, Baba. I turned it over and it fell apart a little bit, so it needs to be eaten. It needs to be consumed.
You make it fall apart.
I did. I turned it over too early because it was hot, which may have been stated previously.
I said it to you there, but
I know, you were the one who stated it. At least you didn't eat soap bar. This is true, okay? That's called
some soap bar
patience.
actually looks like food nowadays.
It does. Children and their intrusive thoughts. It's very true, actually. We talked about intrusive thoughts a while back. Yeah.
Yeah, with Samuel.
With Samuel, because it is. It's very much so. Maddie, I'll be lurking, my lovies. Okay, Maddie, thanks for popping in
Yeah,
and
thank
having
you
a
for
chat.
popping in, Maddie. It's nice to see you, really. It's nice to see you being yourself again.
Yeah, and I'm glad things are going okay. Yeah. For
I
you.
know,
So,
I know that it's not fixed yet or
I
anything,
know,
but
and it takes time, but still, I'm happy
I'm proud of you,
and
Maddie.
proud of you, Maddie. Yeah.
So we'll see you again, Maddie. See you soon.
Yes, we see you next week probably. Okay, Baba says this is why you should not get food scented stuff. It's true, actually. Take care, Maddie. Love you. Says the Steve-O. Yeah, take care, Maddie. It's true though.
Take care, Maddie.
The food scented and food shaped things are problematic. So they
For
have,
kids,
yeah,
definitely.
they have soap now that is looks like a chocolate cake, smells like a chocolate cake.
Or candles. Candles
yeah.
are problematic.
And why wouldn't a kid bite into it? I mean, if you put it on a shelf in a pantry, I would think it was cake. I'd work it out when I picked it up, but you know.
Yeah, some candle tastes very much like vanilla now.
Would you like half of it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mickey's eating some, guys. How is it?
It's
How is
yum.
it? So it's good? We can open a falafel shop now?
Oh, we can. A little one.
Okay, I'll wash my hand again.
You know, I'm preparing this for Yellow and me. This is not the final showing of the food, but considering we're still cooking it, we might as well eat a little bit to see what's like.
How is it?
Happy with that? You haven't tried it yet?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we're going to try it.
I'm gonna try it, guys.
We're going to try it. It's got some on the top, so let's have a look. Yum.
Happy with that.
Yeah, me too.
That is better than the falafel mix. Oh, yum. Crunchy. Yum.
I really like the texture. Yeah, I really do like the texture.
Happy.
Yeah, I'm happy as well.
I'm happy.
You did great. You too. Good job. Yeah, and the recipe's a very good one.
So she did a good job, and I get why she's using potato as well. It has, it adds the crunchiness. So thank you, PalestineInADish.com and her mom.
Very, very good.
Okay, I'm flipping. I'm flipping. I love this. Really, really like it.
Okay, Baba said you did great. You too. Good job. Thanks. Baba.
Thanks, Baba.
Hypo said, Mtabal sitting on the side. You guys forgot about me. What did we forget about you?
We don't forget about you. We never
never
forget about
you,
Hypo. There's no way we ever forget about you.
We are going to build a pyramid of falafel. Yep.
And we're going to name it Hypo. We're not going to give it to you.
We're just going to name it Hypo?
It's asking too much, okay? If you want it.
Okay. Hypo. Yeah, my Hypo said I named the Mtabal.
No, we ate
No, we
it.
put some on it. Yeah,
We
you
put some on it.
probably couldn't see it because I probably had it at the wrong angle, but I put some on the top. Yeah.
Rice tastes so good. How much would you like me to make? I kind of want to make it all now.
I mean,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
I mean, up to you, but we won't be eating it all in one sitting.
Why?
Okay, I won't be eating it all in one sitting.
Why?
Okay. Can we eat it all in one sitting? Now, I'm up to you. But maybe,
Maybe, so it's 14 now.
what are we putting it on? Are we putting it on? Show me what you've got.
This. I
Okay.
think. This and
One
that.
plate each, with the little thing on there with
Should
some
I
stuff
make,
in it.
should I make 4 more so we get 9 each in our plate?
Maybe. Yeah. Okay. We're making 4 more,
Making 4 more out of this. And
Good.
after that, this is for my dinner.
and then Yellow can use the rest for
Oh, Bubba, question. How long can you actually store this falafel batter? Actually, if I put it in a tight container, how many days can I store them?
Okay, 2 days. Cool.
2 days?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, thanks, Bubba.
Yeah.
Guess I'll do that probably.
That's good because it has made a fair bit.
Yes.
Yeah, the chickpeas they do swell. They get bigger when exposed to water. More
Like
than-
anything, like me.
like me too.
If I soak in the bathtub for like 2 hours.
I get bigger. More than that, it would develop acidity taste. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 days, so that's good. So I can eat it tomorrow as well then. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
You just make sure it's sealed and in cold storage.
Yes,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
will put it in a tight airtight container.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be good. Yeah. This was a good week, by the way.
I highly enjoy it. I don't know much about Middle Eastern cuisine, so this is a nice start to it. A really nice start to it, and we might actually do more.
Yeah, I'm thinking. So probably for the rest of the year, we're just gonna do random stuff with what
Random
we
stuff,
have.
or just literally someone's recipe that we're
Yeah.
gonna copy, because I found a recipe for apple crumble from a German woman, and we probably want to do that. It looks interesting.
So we might do that as opposed to our usual thing where we're developing our own stuff. We'll bring that back in
Next year.
next year. And I think as Baba said, Middle Eastern cuisine is heavy on spices. Yeah, I think we might be doing more.
We're
I
definitely
would like
gonna
to
do
In
more.
fact, because this was quite wonderful. And I mean, I've had falafel before, obviously.
I've had falafel before.
But the others I have not. And the upside down rice, i.e.,
Makluba.
yeah, was
Brilliant. It was,
I can't get over the taste of it. I really can't.
like I said, the closest thing I can say to the things that I have had before is biryani, but it's a different type of spices.
Because it's nice. I do like. So we'll probably do that next year. We do that. Casey will bring some baking in for Casey.
Yeah, I know. Casey will bake for us.
Casey will bake for us. Yep.
Tara also.
Yep. Tara also bake, and Lucas. We've got the three baking. We could do a bake off. Maybe we could just be the host.
Maybe we just go to Denmark, set up our camera in Bubba's food truck, and let Bubba stream.
Baba, do you want to be the streamer?
Bubba is just like, Habibi, eat more, Habibi.
Hypo says, I'm hungry. Hypo, why do we not have snacks?
Why no snacks?
The first rule
Of the world.
of the world is snacks. The second rule, more snacks. Hypo, you need food. What food are we going to get?
Yeah, so do you have breakfast? Have you had breakfast, Hypo?
Steve also says, I'm hungry, I'm hungry too. Okay, Steve-O.
You have Baba there.
And did you eat your gigantic box of bread? I mean, I know it's been a while now, so if you didn't, it probably isn't in a good state. It has probably been too long.
Oh, the one from the lab.
Yeah. Baba says, streaming, eh? Don't know about that.
Why not, Baba? You're interesting. You're funny. You can be like the internet's father.
You can. I mean, streaming is an interesting, it's an interesting thing, Baba. It's a very interesting thing. I can both highly recommend it and understand why people have a
Don't
lot of
want it.
trouble and don't want to do it.
I get that as well.
Yeah.
It's but here's the thing though, if we don't stream we won't meet people like Hypo or Steve or Baba or Dance or Maddie. It's a nice way of meeting people, I guess. And we meet a lot of trolls as well, of course.
We do, but the good thing is the trolls don't last long.
We
and-
just ban them.
Yeah, and so this is why I've often debated whether I should have done stuff on YouTube or other things. But at the end of the day, Twitch allows me to allows us all to police the community a lot more. We can form it in the way that we want quite easily. So I do quite like that. We're not having to deal with endless bad comments on YouTube. There's another streamer, I won't say who they are, but they're a cooking streamer, but they do YouTube videos and stuff as well, and they spend a lot of time doing them. And they put one up after like ages, like they spent ages making it and put one up, and then most people were okay with it, but one person was like, "Is this all? Is this all you come up with after 3 months or whatever it was?"
like,
It wasn't 3 months. It was like
seriously.
6 weeks. After 6 weeks,
It's so
And
not
then,
hard
yeah.
to be nice, but people just can't.
I know, and they were upset by it, you know, which is understandable because it is. It's like
Because it's a blood, sweat, and tears, basically.
yeah, a lot of effort goes into things.
Okay, I'm gonna make 4 more, and then we're gonna eat, guys. This is exciting, isn't it?
Also, Baba said, Habibi, you have a whole pot of macaroni bil tartar. That was an interesting way of pronouncing it. I did macaroni bil tartar. Steve-O, I may have eaten all of that earlier.
Baba, not enough food, Baba. Oh my
We
god.
need more food. Let's go. Also, Hypo, I'm making waffle. Oh, I'm cooking for once. Nice, Hypo.
That's nice, Hypo. So how do you make your waffle? Are you gonna eat it with syrup? Or are you gonna eat it with fruits and cream? What are you thinking?
What's the plan of the waffle?
What's the plan of the waffle?
Mm.
Waffle outside is like, stop calling my name, guys.
Yeah, waffle's like, not only do you call me Falafel, which is not my name, repeatedly. Now you're talking... Hypo, you know what Hypo's going to have with it?
Waffle.
No. With waffle?
With rice.
No.
With sambal. With chili. Tolak
No.
angin.
You're close.
Reject win.
No. A bucket of chocolate. A whole bucket, in fact.
That's the way to go,
That's the way to
actually.
go,
That's the
Hypo.
way to go. We're actually using half of it.
No, did we?
Yeah, to make 20 of it then. So it can make up to 50, I would say. 50 falafels.
Sarah says, I'm sorry, what? Yeah, I sent a picture later. Apparently, Hypo's going to be having a
Party?
a waffle party. Waffle dipped in a bucket of chocolate.
That's just a hypo thing, you know?
Yeah, I get that.
I get that, you know? It's relatable. If you want to eat waffle with a bucket of chocolate.
Now I kind of want waffle with a bucket of chocolate. Hypo, you have enthused me. Also, was it in Discord? Is this where I saw it? And I thought straight away of Hypo. Yeah, okay, see, look. What Kung Fu made, right?
What's kung fu made?
What Kung Fu made.
Oh, the
See, look.
burger thingy.
Yeah, and the long bread. See? That's Hypo style.
That's horizontal.
Yeah, horizontal bread. See, Hypo. Yeah, your style is catching on. My mother might scold me, but I'll put as much as I can before she starts to shout at me. How much chocolate are we talking about? I'm very interested in this, Hypo. I look forward to seeing the glories of your chocolate infused waffle. Very much so.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Why are you not done?
I know.
I'm talking to the fluffle.
I know.
Why are you not done, fluffle?
I know.
You should be done by now. Like, be independent.
Be an independent fluffle.
Be independent, fluffle, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why can't you do that?
Yeah, we are hungry.
I am hungry at the very least.
No, I'm hungry as well because we haven't eaten much. Yeah, so this is the last day on a Palestinian food week.
Yes. us?
It was lovely. It was
It was
really,
very,
really
very lovely.
enjoyable.
And thank you, everyone. We how do I say this? We were very nervous
Yeah,
about
worried.
this week and worried about it, and rightfully so during
Yeah.
this week. But it was probably one of the enjoyable week we've had on stream.
Yeah, so I'm very impressed by everyone making it a lovely week of celebrating just a culture and its food. Yeah, you did very well. I'm very proud of you. And it's nice that we didn't have any odd people come in, which I honestly thought we would. So that's good. Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
So that's good. Then we can have a little rest this weekend.
Yeah, and we'll come back again next week and probably with
Random stuff.
Random stuff. There may be a recipe that we have made before, maybe a recipe that we're just gonna blatantly copy from someone.
Yep, and then say, yo, look
Yo,
at this.
this is the recipe from this lady or that man or whoever or this chef. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting too, actually.
Look like cheese ball. You know what? Steve, it really
Look like
does.
what?
Looks like a cheese ball.
This one?
Yeah, look at that.
How does it look a cheese ball?
Because it hasn't cooked yet. It's not brown.
It is brown. It's light brown.
Okay. Not too much. I'll send it in Discord soon. Okay, Hypo, tell me when and I can look at it. I can now access Discord straight away pretty much. We will potentially bring back the shelf later on so you can see our food eating better, but you know, when we're not as tired.
You know.
Yeah, you know. It does look like a cheese ball. You know, I do actually agree with Steve. It doesn't now.
It does not.
Particularly with my eyesight.
Falafel, don't believe them, okay? You're my falafel, okay?
You're my falafel.
You're my lovely, lovely falafel, okay?
We should plate this up. Wait, then we can eat it. Wait, is there parsley left over?
Parsley.
I'll go get. Want me to, or do you want
yeah,
to?
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you can put it in be right back. And
Okay, for the 20th Be Right Back screen today, I need to go get some parsley because we chucked it all in
we
there.
chuck it all in there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Yeah.
I really forgot.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll just check out Hypo's waffle yet. Why
What's
is it?
that? What's
Wait,
that?
Okay. Oh, yum. Okay, that looks
That's
good.
it. That's an amazing looking waffle. Now I want waffle.
What reaction can I give Hypo?
Waffle.
Oh yeah, that's clever.
Yeah. see?
Look at that. I
That's a
reacted
waffle.
with a waffle. Yeah, like the cat waffle. Hypo, that looks yum.
That looks
very
amazing.
yum. That is a
I
good
want
snack.
that. I want that. For me.
Falafel cheese ball. Okay, guys. Do you want it on a Be Right Back while I go get
Yeah.
some? Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go get some. We're gonna
Parsley?
get some parsley for the garnish. So we'll be back in a second. So bye.
Bye. Welcome to Mickey and Yellow's channel. Today we're making baba ganoush. So you start by prepping your eggplant, cut him in half and give him olive oil and then bake him skin side up. I'm going to eat this with some carrots and cucumbers, so I'm just making sticks out of them. Once your eggplant is ready, now you can take them out of the oven and then scoop out all the creamy flesh. Now you can add in your garlic, lemon, tahini, olive oil, and then mix them up until it becomes nice and creamy. And then you're gonna want to season them with some cumin, paprika, salt, and pepper. And you can serve them up and enjoy with whatever you would like to eat it with. Enjoy! Welcome to Yellow and Mickey's channel. Today we're making caponata. So what you want to do first is to chop and prep your eggplant. So you're gonna drizzle some olive oil and season it a bit, and you wanna bake it until it becomes crispy and golden. While it's cooking, you can prep your veggies and chop them up nicely. Once you're done chopping up your veggies, then you can stir fry them with some olive oil with a little bit of salt and pepper. Once it's cooked, you can add in your tomato sauce with a lot of seasonings. You want this to be tasty. Once your eggplant's ready, then add back in Now, this caponata you can enjoy with some pasta, but we decided to make it a bruschetta, so we add in our sourdough, toast it nicely, and top it off. Enjoy! Welcome back to Yellow and Mickey's channel. Today we're making French onion soup. Of course, with the name of onion soup, you would need a load and loads and loads of onions. So you want to peel and chop it, and then you're gonna heat up some oil and then just start to caramelize them. So get your arms going and stir them up. So you want to put more water to deglaze the pan and add a little bit of vinegar. And then you season them up with thyme and salt and pepper. And after that, you want to put your broth in with some bay leaf.
And we're returned.
We have returned.
We're not allowed to sing copyright music though. Okay?
Yeah, when it was on the Be Right Back screen, I took the opportunity to sing about a certain country road in West Virginia.
Yes, but the opportunity has passed.
Yeah, the opportunity has passed. I sang that with all my heart.
Yeah, so hopefully I set the audio right, so did it go through there? Then you won't be exposed to copyright. Good song. It is a good song.
It is a good song.
And Yellow sung it well. So yeah, hi.
It's in West Virginia, basically.
It is very much so. So this is almost done, and then we get the honor of plating it, which will be enjoyable. I got a little bit of parsley from Yellow's parsley bush, just a tad.
Just a tad.
For giganish. Steve-O says, okay, I can do it. Country road. Hypo says, take me home.
To the place.
To which place? To a place?
To which place?
To the place.
I belong, yes.
Yeah, that is. It's the place
Where do
to
I
be.
belong? Where do I belong?
That's the question. I don't know. Where do I belong?
Where do I belong? West something, I
Yeah, I
think.
think it's West something, yeah. Yeah.
I think this...
Tiny kitchen.
Tiny kitchen.
We can't. I like how Yellow says we can't, but it's Yellow doing it. It's like, we can't, guys, okay, we can't sing it. I know Steve-O's in the background singing it. I know Hypo's over there.
Take me home.
I do like the song. I very much
falafel.
Making falafel.
Look at that. Look at that mountain of falafel. This is going to be my lunch.
Yep. And what do we name this mountain of falafel?
Falafel mountain.
No, Hypo. We're naming it after Hypo.
We're naming it Hypo.
Yeah.
You want to take a picture of that?
Yeah. Okay.
So if you go to cutting cam, Mickey's going to go to cutting cam.
And you see all the different situations
all the different situating.
So this is our plan.
And then after that, I am going to plate it up.
Yeah, that was beautiful singing, everyone.
Hypo said, I'm becoming food and will be eaten sad. I will not eat you. Hypo.
No, we're naming the mountain. You're collective. You're like a collective.
We honoring you in the name of the mountain of falafel. What? We're honoring you.
We're honoring you in the name of the falafel. What?
Steve-O said, darn, that looks delicious. Smells. My kitchen right now smells like a kebab shop.
It does.
Smells really good. I'm hungry.
The question is, of course, how do we get a picture of any of this?
That's okay. You can take your time. So Steve-O, Baba. Steve-O wants some falafel, Baba.
Falafel time.
Baba. Stop.
Baba's about to go to bed.
Falafel time.
Surely falafel. Yeah, almost did what Yellow was.
Steve-O said sounds like Baba food truck. So Baba's food truck is like a kebab shop. And Baba says yes, he can make it himself. I like you guys.
I do too.
I like everyone who's here today. I enjoyed I enjoyed this week's stream. It's been tiring this week because I think I got something from someone because someone literally coughed in my face. But I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah, so hopefully we both will feel better soon.
Baba said, you have the ingredient, Habibi. Stop wasting money on your Uber Eats. Too lazy to cook, Bubba. Steve-O works a lot, okay? Steve-O sometimes, I'm saying sometimes, okay? Sometimes deserve the Uber Eats, okay?
Steve-O always deserves Uber Eats. We all deserve Uber Eats.
But
I am from a land.
Not all the time. Not all the time.
Oh, that looks good. I'm from a land that doesn't have Uber Eats.
You do.
Yeah, but it doesn't work.
It works.
For who?
It's just gonna be expensive.
It's going to be
That's it.
expensive and not deliver anything. But other than that, it's highly successful.
So it works, okay?
Is that okay?
Yeah, that looks good. Let's
Cool.
go. Okay, so
Okay,
I'm just gonna
plating time.
plate it. Oh, why am I putting the parsley there? It's really. So what I'm gonna do is gonna put it in my pink plate.
Is the plan. Okay, so I'm too lazy to cook. He is on vacation. Don't mind me just eating my waffles, says Hypo. Hypo, I want some of your
Yeah, can I have
waffles.
that?
Yeah,
Can I have that?
That'd be good. Yeah, I'm sorry that the time that you're fully off, Steve-O,
We will not be here,
yeah, which is a bit of a shame.
which is a bit of a shame because it's nice to actually have you active in chat and not like spinning around
So spinning.
or like piping or like what else do you do? Pew pewing.
Thanks for the follow as well. I try to pronounce the name CYN. I can't quite get it, but thanks for following. I'm Mickey.
Cindy.
Why can't I get that? Why could I not get that? Why am I reading as CYN? Yeah, it's okay. It's obvious when yellow says it. Thanks for the follow, Cindy.
Yeah, thank you for the follow, Cindy.
Welcome in. I hope your day's been good. I'm Mickey.
I'm Yellow.
And yeah, we've been cooking some.
We're cooking some falafel with Mtabal Kussa. I think that's how you pronounce it well.
Yeah, with just a bit of pine nuts.
With a bit of pine nuts, just for yumminess.
I love
factor.
pine nuts too. I don't know if I mentioned this, that it's one of my favorite.
Nuts.
It's one of my favorite tastes, really. I really like pine nuts. But yes, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. And
everyone here is very nice and chill and
hopefully your
welcome in.
day has been a nice one as well.
Okay, so we need 9 per plate. So 1.
Okay. Steve says spinning, waiting for oven, piping and crying in the background from work stress. I know. Good.
Or bread.
Good times.
Or bread.
You do well, Steve. I know it would be a
I know
highly.
you work so hard, so.
I know it would be a highly exhausting and often highly stressful thing. Baba says I'm going to play Elden right now probably. Enjoy your food. You did amazing. That looks like restaurant food. Thank you, Baba. Coming from you, that means
a lot.
Yeah, very much so. So thanks for your kind words. Thanks for being a part of stream so much in such a enjoyable manner. We highly enjoy our time spent with you. We're very grateful that that Steve-O introduced you to us.
Yeah. Whoa, this is like. We don't. Okay, in Australia, this plate would cost me like $25.
Yeah, she's right.
Minimum.
Elden Ring. Yeah, I read it as Elden right now. Elden Ring. Yep. Bread. Says Steve-O.
Yeah, so Steve-O is either spinning or piping
or just
ovening
yelling for bread.
or bread.
Hypo says cool, Baba. Very much. Yeah, it's an epic game.
Hopefully you're enjoying your game, Baba. We'll see you again next time.
Yeah, see you again next week. Steve says that bread became the lab staff chanting whenever they're hungry. It doesn't mean they want bread. It's just the word bread has replaced the word I'm hungry. It's a simpler term.
Question though, Steve-O. How often does Baba feed the group of scientists in your lab?
Baba's the one who gives the bread. Baba is the bread provider. The bread boy goes to Baba and gets the bread.
Is it really Baba, the errand boy?
No, the errand boy goes to Baba and gets the bread.
I want it to be pretty. Let me make you pretty. Why are you rolling around? Seriously, Fluffy.
I'll sit down for a minute.
There, done.
Scientist is serious and all that. What people think. Meanwhile, in my workplace, everyone just screaming bread every 15 minutes.
I get that.
It's a different form of science, okay? It's called when insanity. When there's been too much spinning. When spin. Oh, this looks nice. That's very nice, Yellow.
Yeah, it smells really, really yum. That was, yeah, a journey to make this. We had trouble with the processor.
We did. We couldn't quite process anything. Oh, I'll take a bit of that. It can be mine. I'm not doing a recipe, but it can be mine. Whatever.
Yeah, because it's pretty. It's really pretty. Mickey, don't take too long.
But we need
Because I know if I whisper now into that, you won't hear it, so I will whisper into here. Mickey.
Wait, who's not hearing this?
The people.
Ah.
Because my mic's here and I'm looking that way.
Ah, yeah, clever.
Mickey, Mickey, stop taking pictures too much. I'm eating.
You're eating.
I want
can't
to
be
eat.
eating. You could. There's an entire box of
A box.
box. Entire box.
Steve said it's like a chain reaction. One person said it and it erupted into a chanting. We call it a ritual of summoning bread. Yes. Everyone else that comes to like a pasture or a lab always like, I don't think this is a lab. I think it's a cult of bread.
The bread cult. Could be.
Hypo says food. Hypo. You can easily devour this 2 plate by yourself. If you can come in the next
5 minutes.
I'm looking at my wrist, even though there's no watch there, but 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give you a plate.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Mickey's still taking pictures.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a while.
Okay, Mickey, I'm hungry.
You know.
Mickey, seriously.
Yellow will stress me out, and then I'll take twice as long.
I'm sorry. Steve said, past 11 p.m., it's no longer a science lab. It becomes a cult demanding bread.
I mean, I get it.
How easy can you get bread past 11 p.m.? I know you have 7-Eleven and stuff, but do you still have bread past 11 p.m. in 7-Eleven, I guess?
Yeah, how much bread is provided by the local community?
Hypo says for the gram, yes. Mickey's doing it for the gram, guys.
I'm doing it for the bots. For the bots, okay?
So, Hypo, how is your waffle? I want to see your waffle. I want to know your waffle.
Did you see it?
I want to associate myself with the waffle.
Did you actually see the waffle yet?
I saw it, but I want to know, is it yummy or not?
I'm pretty sure it would be. It looked absolutely awesome.
Oh, is this my cup or your cup?
I haven't swapped it back, so yeah, you can swap them all. And that will do it. This looks beautiful.
Steve said, I left that to the supervisor. He is responsible of feeding the mad scientist. So is your supervisor the errand boy?
Maybe, yeah.
That's a good title for a supervisor, isn't it? Hypo said, yummy, it's very chocolatey. That's good, that's what you want. Wait, did you make the batter yourself, Hypo? Because if yes, I kind of want to know the recipe. We're giving him time, guys.
It's a bit hard to get everything in there.
Hypo says, yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes. You make your own like recipe from it. Yes, that's good. Do you have your own like waffle maker thingy? Hypo said it's very easy. I can write it down for you later. Yes, thank you, Hypo. That would be amazing. I'm looking at Mickey with puppy eyes.
I'm looking at falafel with puppy eyes. Well, Yellow is looking at me with puppy eyes.
Steve-O said he has to, no other choice. He either gets punched, like beat up by hungry mad scientists, or he get out and find bread. Why can't you find bread? Why can't you Uber Eats bread?
Steve-O's busy.
Steve-O,
Okay.
everyone's busy.
Well, the supervisor isn't.
Okay, the bigger one is for you. See that
Okay.
one has like bigger fluffle and stuff? Yes, I give myself a smaller one. Look at that plate, guys. Okay, I'll go back to the main cam. Whoa, where am I?
Maybe I should put the thing here so they can see it a bit better. Because I think we can fit the thing down here. Maybe not. Nah.
Nah. Look at guys. Look at that. Look at that. Look at my falafel plate. It's as big as my face. Okay. You ready? You ready?
Steve says someone has to watch the plate spinning. It's true. Okay. There we are. You can't quite see it because there we are. Okay.
Okay.
There we, whoa,
I'm gonna dip it into the zucchini dip.
I'm gonna get some of those pine nuts.
Tap tap. I don't think I will buy falafel mix anymore. It's easy. It's easy, very much so.
Yeah, not too hard. Tastes better. Don't get me wrong, the falafel mix that I get is good.
It's pretty good. Costs a lot.
It does. Is this my water?
Yep.
Yeah. But this is better.
Hypo said that would cost like 50,000 rupiah here, which is only like $5. That's cheap, Hypo. In here, this would be like 22, I would say, minimum. Don't you think so? Make it calculating. 9.
Yes, but I think they put something else there to give the illusion of
Like
something.
salad, side salad.
I think there would be a side salad there. Of basically lettuce, tomato, cucumber.
Yeah. And it would be 22, I would say.
If they put sticks there, like Baba was saying, of celery and carrot, though, yeah, things are so expensive here. This is lovely, by the way.
It's ridiculous. How much expensive food has become in Australia.
Very much.
Samuel said that looks delicious. Thank you, Samuel. It tastes amazing. So, thank you, Palestiniandish.com, for every recipe that we get this week. Really yum. Really yum.
I'll put a link to them on the pictures once I work out what to do with them on Instagram. For anyone who wants any inspiration, you want to check them out. Because it is,
It's
beautiful.
really good. Yeah, and I hope I do this recipe justice, basically. Because again, she said it's her mom's recipe. It's a refreshing food. It is very good.
Agreed.
The zucchini dip's really tahini taste, isn't it? Which is nice. Hypo said it's expensive. That's like a whole cartons of Indomie. I get it. 50,000 rupiah in Indonesia is expensive. But
I also like Hypo. How you measure the worth of something in Indomie. That's the measure of worth.
That's
it's
how
how
you
much
do
Indomie. How much Indomie is that worth? A whole carton of Indomie.
I know. That's how Indonesians do it.
I get it.
You know, whenever there's like a natural disaster in Indonesia, right? The first thing that the government would give to the refugee is Indomie, actually.
Well, I actually kind of get that. Providing they have a means to...
Yeah, they would have like a stove, like a portable stove and stuff.
Yes, that's the correct currency. It is. It's the only currency. It's the currency we should all be using, Hypo. I have to write my thesis and I can't get any ideas. What's the thesis on it? If you want to,
If you want to share,
yeah,
I
you
guess.
don't have to, but if you want to.
Easy to make and it store well. It is.
Very much so.
I know it's not the healthiest food, right? But
In a disaster, it's pretty excellent.
it's a convenient food. And again, any food is better than no food. So if you are in a place where you can't exactly cook whole food and stuff, the convenience of an instant noodle, and it tastes great, and it still provides you with nutrition. Why wouldn't you eat that? It's really yummy. Bites for the chat.
You'd be You'd be surprised. MRE now for the TNI.
TNIs or army.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Have Indomie.
I get that. Why wouldn't they? Okay.
It is good, to be fair. Indomie is actually a very nice meal.
It tastes good.
I don't eat it as much now that I'm trying to balance my weight out more. But for a time I ate a lot. Probably why my weight isn't as balanced as it could be.
Samuel said, I'm doing PhD in theoretical physics. Steve-O, help him out. Okay, 1, I'm not good at physics. 2, let alone it being theoretical, okay?
Okay, spinning is important.
Steve-O, help him. I can't help you, Samuel. I'm sorry. And that's an amazing... I'm not a physicist.
It's okay. You're the resident in biology. It's close. Okay? It's close enough.
I really don't... I'm not good at physics. I really am not. But for some reason, I thought chemical engineering would not have a lot of physics. I'm wrong. Want tissue? This is a really nice food, guys.
Yes, lovely food.
Steve-O said he needs Saeed. Yeah, Saeed is... Wait, Steve-O, correct me if I'm wrong. Saeed does have PhD in quantum physics, isn't he?
I think so.
I think he is busy with the triplet and twin. Wait. So, the new babies are triplets. Is it really?
Is that the case? Really?
I get why he was so busy.
I haven't seen Saeed for quite a while.
What? Yeah, the new baby is a triplet.
I did not know that.
God.
Mm.
Oh my God. Like, so...
I know why I haven't seen Saeed for quite a while.
5 kids under 3. That's insane.
Amazing.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. I don't know how they manage to do that and still do their job and stuff. That's amazing.
Yeah, credit to them. Really.
Samuel said, I will give my first lecture on Monday.
Oh.
Good luck. Good luck, Samuel.
That's cool.
I believe in you. I have full faith in your ability in giving your first lecture.
Yeah,
Have
that's really
falafel.
cool. Yeah. Well, we're giving Samuel a falafel. Samuel, for you, we give you 1 falafel. That's how we're going to help with your thesis. We'll provide the food. A friendly chat.
Steve-O, last time I chat with him, he said he's doing very well, just working and taking care of his family. He would be. He would be. 5 kids. Under 3, like I said, it's got to be quite challenging.
Yeah. I thought it was just because of 1 kid. Yeah.
How is Farah then? How is Farah? Hopefully she's well. And hopefully she recovered as best as she can again from having 3 kids.
It's a lot. Yeah, late September, so I get why he hasn't been so active lately. Yeah.
Hopefully Saeed and Farah is okay. Farah is doing very well. She's healthy. That's nice.
Good.
And how are the babies?
We get Saeed knowledge from
From Steve-O. Again, I know that triplets pregnancy can be a bit complicated in the sense of most of them would be born prematurely. So hopefully the babies are also healthy and fine.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad.
That's good. I'm glad. They're so adorable. So they have twin boy and girl, and the twin boy and girl, and the triplet 2 boy and 1 girl. So they have 3 boys and 2 girls now. That's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe so. For some reason, I can't.
You can calculate. Also, Sibo, question then. Didn't Saeed say that he will move to Netherlands? Is that still going on, or is he staying put then in Indonesia? We're getting a Saeed's update.
We are, yeah.
Because it's been a while. It's been a while since we talked. So Saeed,
For those who don't know.
for those who don't know, it's not exactly our viewer. He pops up first in Night Phantoms, our fellow streamer friend, in Night Phantoms chat.
Yeah.
And then we basically have like trickle over to here.
Yeah, since Night Phantom stream and our stream kind of is like It's in the same universe, basically.
It is. It's a Mickey Dizzle universe.
Yes. Yeah, that's where they're from, and they pop in every so often here as well. But it's just nice to know how they're going.
The girl was potentially diagnosed with
Okay.
autism. Like the sign is there, but not fully confirmed yet.
Yeah, because she's so young, it would be hard to. Yeah.
Yeah, he's still a baby. The thing is, all there will be the professor eventually. No undergrad wants to sit for 4 hours on quantum entanglement. Saeed would like that.
Saeed would. Samuel, at some point, Saeed may pop on, and if Saeed does pop on, you will get what we mean. Saeed would like that.
Steve, I think he would move to Saudi instead.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. All the best for him. And if you talk to him, say our regards to him.
Yeah, tell him.
Yeah, tell him that he's doing a great job.
Yeah, and we wish them both the best and their whole
Yeah.
family, very much so.
Everyone.
So good.
So thank you for an amazing week. Again, we were kind of anxious about this week,
Yeah, very much so.
but it went better than we hoped for, actually.
Yeah, I didn't really sleep on on Sunday because I thought it could go badly, but it went very good. And due to all of you, really, is
Yeah, due
why
to
I did.
all of you, actually.
So I'm very grateful for that. So we might just
We might just,
end.
We might actually, so we will be back next Monday. Again, I'm not sure what we're going to make.
Probably
because-
leftover stuff in a pot. Next week is called leftover stuff in a pot week.
I know, and copying other people's recipe.
Yeah, we're copying other people's recipes to cook leftover stuff in a pot.
Cookies.
I wouldn't mind cookies. We
I
actually,
mean, I have so many like flowers and stuff. We could actually.
I mean, to be fair, we probably could. Hyper. We actually do have a lot of stuff in there. Yeah, I mean, maybe we do actually have stuff that is could do it because it'd be good to not have to buy a lot of stuff because there's a lot of stuff here.
Yeah, bye guys. See you next. Thank you for being here, Samuel, and thank you for being from the start, Steve-O. It's very nice to talk to you.
Very much.
And thank you, Hypo. Thank you, Dansa. Thank you, Sierra. Everyone who pops in and chat today and
Baba.
and lurk.
Yep, and all the lurkers. I know there's a lot of lurkers there, which we appreciate as well.
Yeah, and thank you for the new followers as well. Welcome to the Friendly Cook Gang.
We're a gang.
We're a gang. Crew.
We believe in cooking friendly.
So everyone, stay awesome, stay safe, stay amazing.
Yep, and we will see you
again
next week.
Next week.
Okay, everyone. Bye.
Bye.